as I begin recording. So, after travelling across Mayland and finding yourselves at last at the Ironsgate Wall, the massive bulwark bordering the Moorbog, you discussed travel across the cursed marshlands with the leader of the local Order of the Gatekeepers, Selma Dawnbringer. Arrangements were made for an alternate route due to the noise and weight of the steamhammer. You hired a scout by the name of Severe, discussed the numerous dangers of the Moorbog, including its necromantic nature, its effects on the mind, and its various dangerous denizens, undead or otherwise, including a massive adult black dragon by the name Mortithax, Daughter of Night, a dangerous and deceptive spellcaster in her own right. Vadmir was whisked away to the southern wall on the other side of the Moorbog, as Selma was adamant not to bring a child into these cursed lands. Angrim received some revelations about his family lineage. Vellum received some revelations about his sunsword. You all prepared yourselves and set off into the dreary lands of the Moorbog, where the air is thick with the scent of decay and drifting ash like snow that never falls. A place where the living dare not tread. As you travelled, a familiar guest kept an eye on you all, as noticed by Sayun, a blind, sightless crow with empty sockets for eyes. As you left it behind, it flew into a small black void and disappeared. You passed a number of chilling sights, remains, bodies preserved beneath the stagnant waters, bones picked clean above the surface. You then stumbled upon a series of strange constructs, wire-shaped wicker crucifixes with skeletal figures woven and bound within. You attempted to pass them, and noticed one was gazing towards Liska. And something attempted to weave its way into Liska's mind, but she unknowingly shrugged it off. Later that evening, before the camp, the influence of the Moorbog attempted to weave its way subtly into your minds. Liska grew fearful, briefly. You set up for the night, and Dejar cloaked the area with a private sanctum spell taught to Dejar by legendary retired adventurer Foldred Kenseth. The individual some of you aided in destroying his malfunctioning golem way back all those long months ago. You also discussed making use of some of the experimental mind stones many of you found in the hive of Shugoth way back when. You set up an alarm spell for your watches, and the night passed without issue. The next day, you continued on your path, Grunker and Severe leading the way. You were soon joined by the blind crow once more, seemingly following you. However, Dejar checked it off with her own white crow. Her familiar, Agatha. You then approached the stone skeleton of a ruined ancient church, a small chapel. You heard chanting as you ventured closer, and you saw figures in the pews, which you eventually discovered were skeletal remains, long forgotten and long dead despite the ominous chanting. Frozen, gazing up at the statue of a cloaked figure. Inscribed across the statue's chest was a familiar eye symbol, and black tongue script written in a circle around it. Within the ruined tower attached to the back of the chapel, you discovered a sarcophagus inscribed with dwarven ruins. Liska kicked it open, triggering a trap that attempted to siphon her blood, but she survived the worst of it. Within, you found a number of interesting items: dark runes, runic catalysts, rune carver's tools, a dwarven death mask, and an ancient religious amulet depicting the symbol of the Awakened. It was then that the bone piles before you began to stir, rise, and assemble themselves.
Oh man, we in for some Skella boys now. boy, howdy, I tell you what. Oh yeah, isn't this when we're gonna have Arngrim inexplicably arrive?
Yes. So give me a brief second. I believe he will arrive the round after. He's not far. He's not far.
I saw you kicked open a dwarven tomb. What the fuck is going on in here? Holy shit!
My heritage senses are tingling. Somebody is disturbing stone.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy, I love being at the bottom of the order.
Wait, what? Let's get,
Boy.
40?
yeah, I was gonna say, let's get roll 40 initiative.
Oh, it's because how it did
question
it. The fuck?
Yes, because of your resolve effect.
What?
That's fun.
20?
Yep.
Oh, okay, dexterity just doesn't matter anymore, I guess.
Hey man, I got a buff. Deal with it.
Where's the skeletons?
Right.
broken.
We will get to that.
Okay.
Alright.
So
We know
You
one group
got,
doesn't have
You got that plus,
weaponry.
or that level 11 power jump.
Yeah. Just
So
plus 20 to
to
everything.
initiative.
Now she got an extra tattoo that just does that.
okay.
Alright.
And then Jenner made it 100 times more expensive, so nobody else could have it.
Sorry, let's continue. Oh, so is there supposed to be music?
There is supposed to be music. Give me a second.
Yeah, it's in Sirenscape.
It's not showing up on my end. There we go.
You can hear it.
Yeah, I can hear it now. It just wasn't at first for some reason.
All right. So starting off. Let me actually switch over to the Foundry screen on the stream. There we go. So starting off, the skeletons rise.
Chicken.
That's pretty cool.
Can't see shit. Oh, there we go.
Suddenly 10,000 magic circles. I like that the image of the skeleton is just a pile of bones. Everything is super slow now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I think in future gender maybe don't have that many magic circles, maybe like one big one. Because all these effects are lagging a little bit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Hang on. Those. mine.
It's fine now, but
those-
I'm saying in future.
Yeah. Pile of. There we go. Okay. Those should have been skeletons, not zombies. My bad.
They just grew flesh.
That sound that fucking jazz.
Okay. Let's try this again.
I hate that I don't have line of sight right up over here for apparently.
That's kind of how it was at the start. I didn't even know there was a whole like thing back here where the sarcophagus was. Like skeleton system.
Yes,
Yeah.
they are skeletons.
Hooray! Skeleton. Why am I hurraying skeletons? They got
While
murdered.
these skeletons are
A square.
summoning, so I was just gonna look to Liska with a knowing look, like, I know you're gonna gloat about this later, but let's deal with them first.
Liska just has like a big shit-eating grin. He's like, did you see?
The skeletons. They're awake.
All right, Liska, you're up first.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Boop. And then, yeah, sure, she's gone. Oh wait, let me break up the code. Yeah. All right. Then she's going to second. Yeah, do that, and then do that. Alright. Complicated process. And you know what? Right now, that's fine. Let's just attack a motherfucker again. Quick test.
Missed?
Okay. Yeah, rolled a 3.
I mean, it guess it had to happen sometime.
Yep, and... fuck this skeleton in particular.
Alright, so let's give that an athletics check. Actually, no, this would be an acrobatics check. 8. Falls prone.
Right. That's your turn.
Alright, Grunka.
Right. There's only 2 skeletons, right?
No. Why is that not showing up for some reason?
I can only see these 2.
Yeah. Try refreshing.
I
Yeah, I
just
see all
did.
6.
I just did.
Oh right, yeah, because you've only got line of sight. There we go.
Oh, okay. That
Bye,
yeah,
bye.
I don't see any fog of war. That's why I can see like over here as well.
Yeah, because you've already kind of seen that place.
Right, but I thought it would be like right after or something.
No.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, I guess I'm gonna move like over here.
As you
hello.
intervellum.
Oh, hello. I guess I'm gonna stand like here.
There we go.
There we go. And let's see, how did I do that?
You alt click to target.
Yeah. Let's see. Hello. Target that thing. Actually, those 2 aren't skeletons, right? Or are they skeletons?
They're all skeletons.
Okay, I see those 2 as piles.
Okay, that's odd.
Might be not updated for you yet.
Yeah, I can like see it. I can like mouse. Okay, now that one.
Yeah,
popped in.
let me just switching the images. There you go.
Okay. Well, it's a little bit too close quarters to rage. I guess I can just normal rage. Actually, I forgot I can just be a normal boy. Right. So let's see here. I'm gonna.
Should be in your features.
It's not something I can do like from the actual like attack menu, right?
It should be. Raging is a bonus action, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so if you in your combat HUD, you can use under bonus use feature, and it should be rage.
Oh, there it is. What? Use ability. Oh, sweet.
I recognize that sound.
I think everybody does. Okay, we're gonna attack that dude. Ragia damage. Alright. I'm gonna attack him again.
I love the fact that every damage thing is now automated.
Yeah, it's very nice. Alright, I think that's it, right? Do I click somewhere? Oh yeah, turn. There
yeah,
we go.
turn. There you go. So you're in your turn. What you doing?
I mean, I'm not exactly gonna shoot through Velen.
Are you sure? I mean, you can.
An attempt can't be made.
Well, I mean, she could just shoot through you. Just fucking shoot you.
Just has to shoot hard enough to get through me and my armor to get into the skeleton.
Yeah,
It just does all of that and it goes through the ribcage.
Too far.
Looks like I forgot to refresh my turret. I'm gonna summon my turret
Alright, you do so with your, let's see.
Yeah, with the Eldritch Cannon feature.
Yeah, bonus action Eldritch Cannon under
Yes.
your combat HUD.
And consume ability, I meant to click on the icon, correct?
Yes.
Alright. Everything just sort of vanished for me. I can't see anybody's token, nor can I place anything.
What about now?
Nope.
Alright,
I
I'm
think
gonna
it might be the...
delete your token, bring it back out. And I'll stick you at like 20 initiative. Oh, never mind. You're already there. Okay.
I still can't see anything. I'm gonna reload real quick. I think it might be some fuckery on my side, but I can't place down the turret.
Where did you want to place it? I can place it down for you.
Top row of the skeletons on the left side.
Alright. Oh, Eldritch Cannon's no uses remaining.
Yeah, I tried to use it, but
Alright, which cannon?
fire.
Flamethrower, okay.
And I do believe as part of summoning the turret, I can also make an attack.
I believe so.
Actually, my Eldritch Cannon is my main action to summon, and bonus action to attack.
You sure it's not a bonus action to summon it?
I'm reading the things on 5e tools.
So it is an action.
It is an action to summon it, bonus action to attack.
Alright, I'll stick it in your actions there. There we go. And then want to so just click the flamethrower cannon, and you should see flamethrower ability there in your combat HUD. No, the not target. I mean, actually, just click it as if you're selecting a token.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is a big cone for some reason. That should not be a big cone.
I don't want to be on fire.
It's a 15-foot cone.
Okay.
Anyway, they got burnt, and I spent my turn.
All right.
Turned and burnt.
Right, just hit enter.
I don't have the initiative order up.
It should be in your combat tracker. You select your token, hit enter on the far left.
I can't see it.
Yeah, end turn seems to have vanished on mine as well.
Okay, left click your token, hit the cross swords in the top right of the token HUD, and that should bring it up.
God.
Okay, I'll just manually. Okay, there we go.
This is a lot.
Lots of things to keep track of, because
Let's see. This skeleton's gonna come over here, and it's going to make an unarmed attack because it has no weapons, thanks to Liska. Which misses. Jar, your turn. What you doing, Tijala?
Right. I'm going to cast a cantrip.
Which cantrip?
Firebolt.
That misses.
Oh,
Oh, that's interesting.
that's unfortunate.
Right, this skeleton is going to make an unarmed strike against you, Liska. Oh, sorry. Up from. Would have missed anyway. So it's going to get up from prone, and then it would have done its attack. Going to intern Vellum.
Oh, there's my intern button. I guess it only shows up on your turn. Alrighty, targeting time. What does that skull mean? Does that mean it's dead?
It is dead. Yeah. It is down.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna whack this one. If it will let me do what I wanted. There we go. That's disappointing. Better. Well, that one's fucking dead. Good old radiant damage.
Yep.
And I have one more attack, so I'm gonna just whomp this guy. Oh. I just keep swinging right between the gaps in the bones. And I don't want to waste any of my resources, so I'm gonna stay here.
Alright. This skeleton gonna kind of maneuver around here. Make an attack on Grunker. Again, unarmed strike. You can use your reaction, Grunker.
Oh shit! I could. Wait, does he hit or not?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Just use this thing. See how this works. I guess it doesn't matter. Right?
Yep, there's a 21. I believe the bullet scale puts you up to a 20, right?
Well, it says I have 19 AC with the buckler equipped, and it adds my proficiency,
Yes.
which is +4.
Oh, so that would not have hit. Let me undo the damage. There you go.
Yeah.
It's only for that one attack.
Yeah, so it's 23.
Don't you have to spend a reaction to use that?
That
Yeah,
is
you
what
just
he's
did.
doing.
Alright.
Yeah, it was like a prompt popped up.
Yeah, I got like a little pop-up.
Let's see. This
Pop-up ad.
gonna kind of clamber over the bones of his ally. Let me just shift these aside for a moment.
They're dead, right?
Yeah, they're dead.
Okay.
This one's gonna make a. Let's see. Unarmed strike against you. Misses. He can't go because he is dead. Mark those defeated. And alright, let's see here. Where is
Good. Dragon arm runner.
Alright, let's get your turn.
Alright. Who's someone still alive? These gentlemen. Alright. Cool. Swing batter.
Oh, maybe the skeletons without the skulls are alive.
Oh, that's not what I wanted.
That is fine.
Well,
Well,
That poor skeleton.
I meant to do that to the middle one, but it's fine. Can you take that damage off and apply it to the other one? Middle one?
how much damage was it?
24.
That one?
Yes.
Okay, 24. Well, that just outright kills it instead. So,
Alright. That's good for me. And then this one. Man, the last rolls on our third fighter attacks are not doing too well. Alright. You know what? I guess that just means. Fuck that guy.
this one?
That's,
Or that one? Okay. Athletics, acrobatics. 11. He is down for the count.
The other one bats the dust.
No, I just realized Sunblade and Grunker is right next to me. Did we make him sunglasses yet, or?
I'm gonna when I get some tinted glass.
Well, I can only apologize.
Oh,
Could I just turn my back to you?
That's also a smart idea. Just swing sideways. Fine.
are you? So you're. What's the sunblade brightness at right now?
It's at its default because I don't think I can change its
Okay.
default state when it comes out. I have to
What's the default?
I should probably have my sheet open. That would help.
Because
I think it's 1530. So 15 bright, and then a further 15 of dim.
Okay, so in your effects, you have your inactive effects varying brightness there. You can go ahead and toggle
Oh,
those.
I have to turn that on, right? Yeah, sorry.
So Grunker.
I am.
Right.
I'm a bacon.
Okay, so I get disadvantages on this because it's sunlight.
You have sunlight sensitivity. You have
Or like, I have my back to him. Does that matter at all? Because it's not coming from
when
like
the
above or-
when the target of your attack or whatever you are trying to perceive is in direct sunlight. So yeah.
I'm afraid so. Yes.
Yeah, so go ahead and switch that on for me. Sunlight sensitivity. Just click the icon.
in effects, right?
In features.
Feature. How do I do that? In the battle thing, feature. No.
In your character sheet, features. The features tab. Yeah, sunlight sensitivity. Just go ahead and click that.
I am.
The icon.
It's just like. Oh, there you go.
There you go.
Okay. Well, I guess I am going to reckless attack then on this dude.
All right.
Gonna. Oh, right. So mark something. There you go. Attack. And this is attack that hits.
Nice.
Okay.
All right. So you. On initiative 20, the dead rise once more.
Ah, getting some wave combat here.
Did we forget what they told us?
Probably.
No, I'm just wanting to see like how accurate it is. Like, what's the mechanics of it? Like, if they literally don't die, if it's like a random chance, then it's a random chance. But if they literally don't die unless there's divine energy involved, then that's different.
The fact that we can't see what's forward leads me to believe we got a church full of friends coming.
Am I gonna have to shoot up into the air to get Argrim's attention?
I'm sure he'll notice all the screaming and fighting and the literal sunlight from a church.
Alright. Have you brought the skillet boys back, or...
Yeah. Give me a second.
Definitely more than just that.
I really should have bought a sanctified blade when I was at it.
Well, I mean, you got melee folk for that. You have people for that.
True. God. That's a lot more skeletons than we just downed.
Well, like I said, got a church full of friends.
Okay.
Good boy.
Alright, Sagan, your turn.
Bonus action flamethrower.
Bonus.
And thing just disappeared from me again. What the fuck?
Alright, let me just...
Why?
Let's measure template.
I think it's the turn needs tweaking.
There you go. So that's your bonus action.
Yes. Now I think I need to reload again because I literally cannot see my own token or anybody's.
You seem to be having some issues with...
The arcane turret.
I don't know what's causing it.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
But
Let me just get rid of those from the initiative. Did ones.
alright.
Yeah, the dead ones are no longer on the initiative. Yeah.
Good fucking lord. It kind of sucks that I'm stuck in between everybody. Most of my spells are either AoEs or... yeah.
Well, we'll work on fixing that. Because I feel like staying here is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
Right, what you doing, Ducky? Sayun, rather.
Fuck it. I'm gonna cast Fly on myself.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna float up 30 feet.
Alright, make sure to target yourself before you cast the spell.
That's the plan. Select target.
You can alt click to target. You don't need to kind of manually go to the top left.
Yeah, it's the thing I keep forgetting.
Poof. And just for the hilarity of it, it's like a cartoon effect where Sao just sort of is standing still, but then just rises.
I must go. My planet needs me.
Yeah. Right. How many feet up?
About 30.
Okay. So if you right click your token, you'll see the 0 with an arrow above it.
Yeah.
Just input your verticality there.
Okay. Nice. And that is end of my turn.
Alright. The skeleton is going to get up from prone. Gonna attack Liska. Alarm strike. Misses. Next up, Arngrim comes into the fold.
Hooray!
What you doing, Arngrim? You see a number of skeletons apparating, or rather rising next to you, as you kind of rapidly. You've heard the chaos going on at the church, and gut feeling tells you that your allies are in danger.
Oh, tiny legs.
Wait,
Are there two skeleton? It's hard to see them. Oh no, there's 4 more there, and then some are the white hooded icons for some reason.
That is odd.
Alright.
Maybe I can toggle the images and see. Any better?
I see 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
this just the 4 in this little L-shaped line?
No. Fucking... Okay. So, there is, 1. There is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. Well, this is about as far as I can move. On my screen, it shows me I'm not gonna be... what's the word? Passing... I can't fucking think. I'm not gonna be going through attack ranges.
No.
On my screen. Correct?
You are correct.
Okay. As I waddle up, trying to get towards this church.
Alright. Is that your turn?
That's all I can do, Chief. I'm a dwarf. That's
Alright.
my action dash.
Ja.
Shit. Let me see if this is going to work. I'm going to cast... where is it at?
Oh, I need to keep track of like radiant and regular damage. Ja.
Yeah, I'm. Hold on. Give me a second. Going through my HUD right now.
We don't want him to stick.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Morikaiman's Private Sanctum, the warding against planar travel.
And
On this area.
how long does that take to cast?
10 minutes.
Yeah, check the cast time before you go.
I'm just gonna ask you, why would you cast that?
Considering that these things are popping up due to where we are, I would think that would be useful.
I mean, from the lore we've learned, it does kind of make sense. I feel like it's probably just using the bodies that are already here, though.
His head's got it wrong, but his heart's in the right place.
His heart's in the right place.
The other action I could...
So,
Okay.
what else you got, Ja?
I have an AoE spell, but that will block us in. It's a Sickening Radiance.
Anything that'll help with mobility, because we do need to get out of here.
Yeah, I know. So, yeah, I'm gonna just stick with Fireball. The Firebolt. There. Go.
Ball or bolt?
Bolt.
There you go.
Words.
They are a thing.
That misses.
Fucking damn it. That's fucking it. Shit.
Alright.
We're not doing that great against these skeletons, come to think of it. I mean, we're killing them, but we're missing a lot of hits.
This skeleton jangles by, kind of draws a short bow, aims towards you, Angrim, and misses.
Bone jangles.
It's not gonna fucking happen. The fucking beard of my ass hair is too thick.
Alright, Vellum.
Alright, well, there's a skeleton boy in front of me that needs dying, so... Click. Ah! Oh!
Oh! Jesus Christ. Okay. And that was,
Shit.
yeah.
Is that extra D8 supposed to be there?
Yeah, it was radiant damage against undead.
Oh, okay.
It even says it.
Because I was worried it was doing my Ultraman's favor. Automatic.
Alright.
But since it's not, well, he's dead, so... Grunker can handle that one. We need to sort of start moving away from it.
I sure hope so. Is the light
Yeah,
off, by the way?
Plus, the sooner I get further away from you, the better.
Yeah, is the light off, by the way?
It's because I'm dragging at the moment, that's probably why.
Oh, okay, because it was only on for me during like my turn, and then it disappeared again. Oh, there you go. No,
Yes.
Yeah, I
Because I
think
was-
if you select your token, you'll be able to see the light.
Oh, yeah, but now I can see it.
Skeleton's still alive? What nonsense is this?
No.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
It's like, fuck you in particular, skeleton! And I'm gonna use the last 2 fucking 10 feet of movement. Did I do 10? Yeah, I moved 20 feet and now I have 10 left. Congratulations, Grogu, you're no longer in bright light. Well, he's no longer in bright light. Enter. Yeah, that's done.
How far is the bright light, by the way?
It's
15 feet bright light.
yeah, it's 15 bright and then 15 dim, but you only need to worry about the bright stuff.
Yeah. So
Yeah, if he's running away, bouncing apart. Yeah, maybe we need to not be here. Oh,
you can go ahead and toggle off the sunlight sensitivity. I think. Yeah, there we go.
I thought I hit enter. There we go.
Click it again, Grunker. Oh right. Okay. Hang on. I know what you need to do. Just go into your effects and just delete sunlight sensitivity.
Right. Let's see. Effects.
Right, skeleton is going to attack you with an armor strike.
We're gonna try. Oh no, he got slapped for 110.
That's my AC.
Yeah, not very effective unarmed strikes from Weasley skeletons.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no, one more. Can't resist that damage.
No. Sadly.
You can't have one.
This one's going to make a short bow attack against you, Arngrim. It misses, ends its turn. This is going to do the same.
Oh, there's skeletons over there as well.
Yes.
I guess we never took their weapons, huh? We took these
I
weapons.
mean, we didn't think to.
Alright, let's go.
This is going to. Can she? Yes, everyone's moving. So, yeah, she's going to. D-ish. Move her.
Alright.
And that is her turn.
Okay, what you doing?
I guess I'm just attacking this dude.
He slapped.
Recklessly. I rolled terribly on my damage.
And that's definitely all of the skeletons we, we know about.
Okay, well, I guess I'm just gonna pick you up. Oh, hang on. It's the combat version. Hang on. Oh. Oh,
Remember, you can run over water.
I can.
Alright, on initiative 20, the dead rise once more.
Well, we're just gonna round the corner and there's gonna be an ocean of skeletons and Algrim jumping up occasionally. Hey, what's going on?
Oh no.
Not a good sound.
The funny part is, I'm high enough up that I can technically see what's going on.
Oh, I can kind of see for some reason. Yeah, well. There's a lot of bony boys.
Yeah. For future reference, Jan, perhaps use swarms.
Badly misses. You're goddamn right.
Badly.
Make a swipe attack against you. With its sword. Misses. Zayan.
Oh boy.
Here I go flying again.
Can I actually see Arngrim from where I am, up in the air?
Can you? You should be able to when you if it's if you can't see Arngrim on the map, then you don't see him. But right now you do see him. Yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah, it's like I've automatically taken like line of sight into things with wall height and stuff on this map.
Perfect. Zhao is going to spot Arngrim, wave in the air to get his attention as she's more or less focusing on the spell and also where everybody is, because people are sort of running everywhere. Mostly to indicate we're over here.
I don't know where that is.
Well,
I can't see you.
You should be able to.
I'm getting my shite kicked.
She's just over here.
Can't see her. There's a building.
Okay, that's odd. You should be able to see her.
I get that you're short, but you're not that short.
Yeah, because you should be able to see her from that angle. It seems that Toka's just not showing up for you for some reason.
Nope, can't see a thing. I can see her plus 30.
Yeah. Then you should be able to see her.
Okay.
But for some reason on your end it's just not showing up.
Well, she's in the dead-ass shadow of what's blocked by this building.
Yeah, because you've not explored that area yet. That's just telling you you've not explored the area. You can see above. You just can't. You just haven't explored behind the church.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, so what's Sayun doing?
I'm sort of thinking, because I'm out of range of most of the skeletons to attack. You know what? Sal's gonna swoop down because she has 60 feet of fly speed now. Gonna swoop down, pick up her flamethrower.
You about to rain fire?
But before she does that, she is going to basically come down, point to the jar, and just go. Because in a moment like this, Sao is bad with names. Deja Noodle, we need to go. And then whoop onwards, grab her turret, and I need to change this to like 10 feet off the ground.
So that's 10 feet of movement just expended.
No, I expended 20 because I was 30 feet up. Remember.
Oh, right, yeah.
And now I need to move, which is this one and
You have the right thing. You have the right thing selected.
I have my token selected, but how does movement work?
You just click and drag.
Alright, click, drag, grab turret.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that I don't actually have to use or have to avoid the water now because I'm flying. Whee! And I will say that's my turn.
Okay. Whoops. Sorry, there you go. Ungrim, your turn. As the skeletal
what about the
swarms.
skeleton?
Sorry? Sorry?
Did the skeletons not go?
No. It's your turn.
Oh, I see a skeleton that goes before me in the initiative.
That
That's
is
weird. On our end, Sal goes before you.
Yeah.
Oh, man, this is weird. I'm all kinds of fucked up.
Yeah, I think you're just desynced.
It's fine.
Yeah, refresh too. Okay. Oh, well, wasn't there a guy right here?
Yeah. There is a guy right there right now. You are very desynced, my dude.
I recommend refreshing.
For me, he's just a pile of bones.
Hang on. Let
And
me
that's
just...
all he'll
He
ever be.
died. Oh, there you go. I'm like, I don't think I bonked him yet.
Nope.
Alright. Well, I can see Liska over there. So,
You can see Sayun kind of zooming around the corner.
I'm just... Let's see. How do I change my Grudge Carver? Because right now it's set to throne, and I'm trying not to do that.
Just unequip and equip your Grudge Carver. Or you can just...
Oh, there it is. It's
Actually,
that one.
you could equip both, because they're both the same thing.
I got it. I have to click the 3 hammers. I was wondered what those were for. Anyway.
Bonk.
Fuck you.
It's pile of bones. What?
Honestly, I think Foundry may have just desynced for everybody and just sort of given up.
It's like, yeah, they're bones now.
Yeah, you might want to refresh Atlas after your turn. How much damage was that in total?
Let's see. 12 magical bludgeoning and 5 magical
12,
fire,
13,
total
14,
17.
17, okay. Minus 17. There you go. Okay,
I side shuffle over here. And that's what I can do. I'm gonna go ahead and refresh again.
Okay. Deja, your turn.
Alright, I am going to dash.
Alright.
And that'll be it.
This skeleton going to kind of shuffle over here, make a bow attack against Arngrim, which misses. This one's gonna make its its way over here. And it's going to do the same. Misses. And this one's going to make a short sword attack, which misses. Right, Vellum, your turn.
Alright, well, if the... There we go. Alright, if... I'm gonna measure something real quick, sorry. No, I didn't want to move.
Yeah, if you space while measuring, it'll send you a token over there.
They're stupid! Okay, I want space
There
bar.
is also a measuring tool.
I did the measuring tool, but if you do spacebar to set a point, it moves your fucking token.
You could just... Yeah, there you go.
I would honestly get more movement dashing through the difficult terrain.
Alright.
Okay, so action to dash. They're just gonna be like, right, you know what they said, we can't be in one place for too long if fighting breaks out, and holy shit! In.
Alright. This...
Hello!
This skeleton is going to make a short sword attack on you, Angra.
Bonk.
Alright, good luck.
Try.
Which misses.
Yep. Look for the green number.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. He's going to come over here and do the exact same. Oh, and it hits. You can use your reaction.
Okay.
It's prompting me to use items.
That's if you want to use any sort of reaction, it'll automatically prompt you if it hits.
Is this thing moving me?
No, it's likely that I got a natural 20.
Yep, there it is.
There you go. And that's going to end its turn. Just going to shuffle over here, open up with a short bow attack. Misses. Alright, let's go. Your turn.
Alrighty then. Where's my character sheet? There it is. Alright, so with this. Alright, yeah, it's just gonna continue. Do her thing. That's interesting. It doesn't do this. I guess you can, yeah, she go there, and then because, wait, and that's turn.
Alright, Roka. New. Yeah, because you aren't affected by difficult terrain. Not here anyway. You just walk over it.
Let's see, I'm almost bits 40, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I didn't know where you see that on the sheet, but never mind. Whoop. And then I'm just gonna like
Also, I'm in the air, so you can just walk under me.
Oh yeah, no. Hello.
Just swarms of skeletons converging on Arngrim, shuffling across the ground.
Chewing on his armor. Ding 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 ding.
Ding 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 ding. There we go. Nope.
What did we lose?
I think we lost 8.
I believe that
no.
that one hits. That's another natural 20, Arngrim.
That's what it takes.
And
Also, for some reason, the ruler is measuring out difficult terrain of movement when I don't even have a token selected.
yeah, that's
normal.
yeah, that's unfortunately normal. That's something I'll have to fix. And I believe that'll be his turn. Next up is the Skelly Boy is going to move on in here, and because they're flanking, going to get advantage on that. Misses. Zoyan.
Alright. I am going to fly. As I do. I'm gonna raise myself up. How tall is the church?
The church is. Let me double check. It's about 20 feet. The walls vary kind of here between 20 feet and about 3 feet off.
I'm gonna go up 25.
Okay.
So I'm 25 feet up in the air. That means I've spent 15 movement.
Mm-hmm.
And then I am going to stop right about here. Pull out my what's the fucking name for it? Sanctified short bow.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna plink an arrow at that dude there.
All right. Nice.
And he should also take a d4 of radiant because sanctified. I'll edit the bow real quick.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I saw that, and this might just be me, but I saw that a 5 popped up and he dealt 10. So does that seems almost like he has resistance against non-magical weapons, but sanctified short bow should be magical.
Yeah, no, I'm not sure why it did that, but it did take. He did take that damage.
Just wanted to double check.
Yeah. All right. So your turn.
That is indeed my turn.
All right, Arngrim, you're up.
All right. I had to refresh. Let's see. Let's do one of these.
Oh, there we go.
Oh,
Wait.
did nothing target?
Apparently not. You might have to just kind of Alt plus Shift everyone in range.
Oh, god damn it. My macro combo. I forget I can't fucking alt-click things. Otherwise, it tries to...
5 feet enemy. Let's, hang on. Yeah, there we go. There you go.
There we are.
And that was radiant damage. Let me just... Okay. Creature perishes. No side effects.
For some reason,
Is that your turn, Unger?
okay. I can't move without provoking. So you know what? It's probably gonna have to be my turn. Yeah. There's
Okay.
nothing else I can do at the moment.
Alrighty.
My
Ja.
initiative to pop back up.
I'm going to dash up here.
Should see your initiative in the combat tracker in the top bar.
At one point it was popped out.
Here. And let's see. Ooh. Do anything. Yeah, that's gonna be it. I dashed up and that's it.
Alright. Someone's gonna dash over here, it's kind of sword raised, giving a shrill kind of raspy cry. That's gonna be its turn. This one is gonna aim a short bow over here.
Remember, it's got disadvantage.
Disadvantage?
Cloak of Displacement. Also known as the Cloak of Fuck You.
I know it was against Hunger.
I'm thinking of something else.
I was going against...
Yeah.
For some reason,
Nope.
I'm sorry. Last heard, yep, okay.
Yeah, I thought that as well for some reason.
This one, gonna point up towards Sao Yun, aim a short bow.
Oh no, they have flank.
You have a reaction, Lucky.
I do. Nope.
Oh! Look, Chris floating around today.
Oof.
1 in 20 chance. You've had a lot of rolls.
5%.
So let me get this right. Even with a crit, the shield is pointless.
I mean, yeah, it's a crit. It's an auto hit. The only way you can bypass a crit is with percentile miss chances.
Alright. Vellum.
Noted.
Alright, well.
You don't have the updated shield spell.
Let's see. Alright. Where did I go? Where am I?
You are just there.
Oh, I'm here under Sao.
You wish.
I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny. Anyway, I'm gonna have to dash for this one. So I'm gonna dash. Keep hitting Q before doing things. I'm gonna get here. Probably a mistake to stand in the group. Help out my good buddy Orngrim, but also give my this. Is flanking applied here, or do I need to automatically?
It should be applied.
Yeah.
So if I swing, it'll automatically do advantage, or do I need to
no.
toggle it with the?
No, I think you need to hold control.
No, you need to hold Alt.
Alt.
Yeah, control is disadvantage.
Alt.
Yeah. Alt.
Okay, just
H-
had to be
Alt
sure. I
was-
didn't want to. I wanted to make sure it wasn't automatically applied. So first dish. Oh, the way am I doing? What am I doing? I dashed. Ignore that. Take
Okay.
that. Take that damage back. I'm
Yeah,
stupid.
yeah.
I was so caught up with if I could. I didn't think if I should.
You thought about if you should, not if you even could.
Alright. The skeleton's seeing you approach is going to swing its sword. Misses.
Yarr.
Sure.
Both of them turn around, seeing this blinding radiance.
Hello, I am the sun. Do 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 do. Why am I not surprised you got that?
I'm just. Well, I mean, Atlas did too.
I didn't hear it. I guess my laughing was covering other people's laughing.
Alright, let's go. Top of the round.
Alright, and so this guy's going to go.
Alright.
She's gonna see what she can do. When's that?
Oh, 'cause I think it's because you're just scraping the difficult terrain there.
Alright, give me a second. Unscrape the difficult terrain.
I'm standing in the pool water.
Do not stand in pool.
It's all poo.
That's poo to you because.
It's all pool
anyway.
down here, Georgie.
Oh god, no.
Poo all the way up.
Fuck that guy.
Jesus Christ. Well,
Unexpected, but that'll work.
Sometimes you just need to summon the power within. Say fuck you to everything.
How many crits have you had so far in this encounter alone?
I think just two, though. Sable also got two. And,
I got like 3.
yeah. Hey man, fighters get crazy when you get high enough level.
Alright, yeah. But in fairness, the skeletons have had some as well. Mainly against
More
Armor.
attacks, more chances.
So that was that, and I guess Liska's just gonna be like, she like swings, sees it crumple a lot easier than she just spends like the next 3 seconds like, huh, and that's gonna be her turn.
alright, Gonka.
Yeah. Alright, let's see. Let's go over here. Hang on. No, stop selecting. Hang on.
Once again,
Okay,
you can just alt-click a token to target it.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to do that. That's the problem.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. Up and. Why is that? Wait a second.
Because you moved and
Oh.
moved back.
Ah.
It's cumulative, so.
Hang on.
You're just wasting all your movement speed.
Runs around in circles.
Oh, okay. That's. Can I just have a can I have a redo?
So, what?
So once you stop moving, look at the left number, not the right number. The right number is the cumulative. The left number is your movement from that point.
yeah.
Okay.
And remember, you can move through Liska because you're small and she's large.
Oh yeah, it's like is this difficult terrain?
Yes. You're currently kind of on the cusp of difficult terrain because of the rubble there.
Oh, I see. Well, how about we don't do that and just go like. Yeah, let's just go over here. I think that was enough. Yeah, I think so. Okay. Skeletons. Let's do this one. And right, wrong menu. Feature reckless attack. Okay.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
What
That's
the?
that's a lot of damage.
Okay then.
Let's see, is that correct with my like BS crits and all that?
Yeah.
BS crits? Yeah.
Yeah.
Barbarian crits, you mean?
As you,
Yeah, exactly.
It crumples to the ground, and you see nearby what looks like some sort of black spot rotting into the ground itself.
Where?
Time to go.
Where's the
Exactly what we feared.
Effing fuck.
Uh-oh. Oh, a specter.
I don't know about that.
That's a specter.
24 extra critical damage.
Because I'm a barbarian, I guess.
Yeah, barbarian crits.
So
I'm not
barbarian
that-
crits are
I'm
different
not-
than
I'm not.
Pathwork.
Yeah. It's
I
like.
don't like
And
that spectre thing.
you see emerging up from this rot in this point of black rot in the ground. What looks like some sort of spectral figure emerging from the shadow.
I like that.
I'm sure
like
they're a very nice lady. Question mark. I'll have to tell with these skeletons.
You just gender that specter.
Is that your turn, Grugger?
No, I still have an attack left.
Yep, go ahead.
Is there a difference between these skeletons? Like this one got the red on it.
It just seems to be various different skeletons in different stages of decay and wear and just rot from the eons.
Okay. I'm guessing I'm gonna attack this one then. Oh, it's just never mind. I guess I got a crit. Sniff.
Alright. So next up, this skeleton gonna once again make a short sword attack at Angrim with advantage. Misses. This one is going to draw back its short bow, make an attack on you, Grunker, which hits.
Sure does. Let's see. That's this auto takes away damage, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Did that right? Right? Yeah, it did. Okay, good. With hair.
Alright, the Spectre,
Yeah.
newly birthed from a black spot, is going to swing around, kind of soaring through the air, like you can see the mist sort of distorts to take on its form.
What the actual?
You can just turn off crits for a while. I'm okay passing.
Oh
up on
boy.
armor.
Okay then.
Ouch.
God damn.
I didn't like that.
Jesus Christ.
Grunko will remember that.
Alright,
I don't
so
think it will.
yeah, life drain.
Oh no.
Well, what's the effects on that? Let me double check.
Ouch.
Takes away max health.
The-
if I
the
remember
drink.
correctly.
Yes, I believe it
Spectres are
does.
assholes.
I guess it automatically rolled a thing.
Yes, but you did succeed, so you haven't. You didn't gain the life drain effect.
Oh,
But
okay.
hey,
It just auto rolled my con save, which was good, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, it's good to know that it does that.
But you did take quite a bit of damage.
Sure did. 27 damage. Wait. Is that right? Did it half? Did it half that damage?
It's necrotic.
Yeah, but did the
Necrotic,
game? No, yeah, it shouldn't, but I think it did. Because there was 27, and I had like 20 something, and I have
check.
like I have 109 HP now, and before I had like 123.
Still wouldn't.
Huh.
Like I agree, it shouldn't half it, but
Well, I mean, even given your example, that wouldn't be half damage. Are you sure
Yeah, I
you just
don't
didn't?
yeah, I don't think because my max HP is 126, and now I have 109, and I already took like a little bit of damage before that.
I guess that does sound like a halved.
I think the resistance thing might be fucked.
It might be doing every kind of damage and not just
Right. Okay. So half of 27 is that's 20, 13. So I'll just take away another 13. There you
Yeah. Ow.
Of the big ouch.
Me
Alright.
bones. Did you remove 13?
go. Yes.
Oh yeah, you did. Okay, good.
Right, next up
Bones.
is Saoyun.
It sucked out the bone marrow.
I won't like that.
So, shield should be dropped off by now. Start of your turn.
Yeah. If it's
Sorry, I've already done it.
okay. I am going to.
What you doing, Saoyun?
Move. I'm gonna move. I have to pick the right select tool. Move here real quick, and then I'm going to. I'm gonna pling the specter with the bow. With me bow.
With the door.
Dang.
Angry bow.
Oh. Nice.
And I'm going to shout to Arngrim. Do you have some clerical thing? And pass my turn.
Alright.
So,
Now is not
Is-
time for paperwork.
is there a reason that the 1d4 is double rolled? It has it in the initial damage, and then beneath there's another 1d4.
Yeah, I think,
It's radiant against an undead. Some undeads usually take extra damage from radiant.
I mean, I understand that. Is that not factored into their...
yeah.
creature?
Yeah, the first roll has piercing and radiant. So the second
So,
roll is kind of.
What's your sanctified short bow?
Uh,
Right, here we go. You've for some reason you've added in like extra radiant to the damage formula. That shouldn't be the case.
it wasn't
To be
rolling
fair,
that before,
that's-
so
That's what Velm's blade was doing too.
I think Velens was adding it after the fact, not in the normal damage roll.
Yeah. So let me take off
It's
add
confusing.
+4 back on. There you go. Okay, Ungrim.
It's not so good. Fucking. Are we ready to leave yet?
Yeah, we do not want to stick around. If a few
Yep.
bony boys got that out here, I do not want to find out what else it showed.
That's fucking moving. And I'm gonna explode these guys with a little more.
Turn undead.
I'm thinking it's this way I can do. I was waiting for a big old group.
We got...
Yeah, got
This
one
is,
guy
but
now.
this is good enough. I'm gonna have to. No. Target move. There you go. So I think it's this guy that gets a bap on me.
And this one as well.
Oh, I don't see a second one there.
Yeah, he's desynced. Wow.
And it's each undead within 30 feet, so I think... Yeah, got a good distance.
Yep.
No, none of those miss. No, none of those hit rather.
Because now this guy. So let's see. Do it myself. Use feature.
Yeah. If you hover over the tokens, it should see like their range. just above them.
Okay. Anyway, let's see how this one will work. He's just gonna look around a little bit, get in a do a big side hand, and he's just gonna this one across what would be.
You're breaking up a lot.
Oh, damn it. Oh, hey, they're now connectivity's green again. He's just gonna raise his hand up and sidestep, fucking dodge that other swing as he just swings his meaty palm across and cracks this guy across the cheek. Just slap to the face.
Oh, fucking gone.
It feels like a lot of things weren't targeted there.
I see at least 4. Like, all these guys over here.
Yeah, they didn't get targeted.
Where did you target the spell? Was it like here?
It's based on him.
Where did he go?
Here.
Oh, there.
Oh, the Spectre's gone as well.
Right,
the big
underneath a
spooky
bunch.
ghost that showed up just instantly got gibbed.
Good. Yeah, those guys.
I
didn't
thought
get
that was going to be a
targeted.
problem.
Do I need fresh or something?
You sound like you're lagging a lot.
Well, I see Discord connectivity, but I'm saying a lot of things are not targeted for my ability.
Yeah, probably because you're not actually seeing them. Fuck. Hang on. Let me.
Inner, can you target for him and use his ability?
That's what I'm gonna do here.
The Spectre's still dead.
Right.
Just re-roll it
Dead.
for the ones that he didn't do.
Yeah, why are you undoing things? I see a lot of the key series of number does not exist in embedded collection.
Oh god.
Everything got destroyed except 1. That's fine. Everything's dead except 1.
Yeah, there you go. Okay.
Things
That's
can be
better.
tweaked later. That's the way of progress.
That's where you bring the
All right.
fading
And with my remaining bit of movement,
Right, and let me just so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what I gotta do is roll for radiant damage 8 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay then.
who's
You
rolling
watch.
for radiant damage?
Sorry?
What? I'm sorry. What's the radiant damage for?
To see if a black spot appears.
Oh,
Because it's
well,
for non-radiant damage it's a 1 in 6 chance. For radiant damage it's a 1 in 20 chance.
it's not radiant damage.
Well,
Kills them.
It's
radiant in nature, I think, is the point.
Yeah, it's
Divine.
It's divine in nature. So I'm counting this as radiant damage, even though it's not specifically radiant damage and it just outright destroys them. But for the sake of like black spot mechanics, I'm just counting it as radiant damage.
You got. I understand.
All right. However, unfortunately, you see one large kind of blackened, rotting formation within the ground nearby begin to apparate.
Fucking come on!
Time for more spookies.
It's bad luck on that one.
It's just like Pokemon, like they just get more and more powerful the more you go.
Ish black spot time. What have we got this time? What's on today? Oh boy, a ghast. Don't get hit by those.
I don't know
Can't
what that
see
is. It's over here. I don't know what that is, but it looks spooky.
Ish fresh spooky.
Yeah,
It Okay, so how do I path?
Just select your token and just drag. and just hit space for each
Space.
waypoint.
Okay.
I'm just getting rid of all the defeated ones.
Well, there we go. And I shall now refresh again.
Alright. The Shah. What you doing, Black Spice?
Okay, so I'm gonna move
Fucking
over,
run!
over here. Oh, wait, that's the measuring tool.
Oh man, the combat tracker suddenly became a lot smaller.
Sure did. Guests.
Target this and use my sanctified crossbow. Eat.
Nice.
Nice. Is it
Okay,
shoom,
and that'll be that.
into the gas as it kind of clambers up through this welt in the ground?
Well, apparently I lack permission for something. He decided to tell me. Weird.
You know how it is. Permission.
Permission. Oh.
It's going to hit Arngrim and miss. Vellum.
And I missed.
The missed.
Yeah, no, we're leaving.
You're just gonna run by the gas.
I mean, I'm setting myself up for a flank if it calls. But, I got 3 Sunblade attacks in. Don't know if it's gonna go that low.
I think it will.
Yeah.
Rig to
It
wreck.
just looks at the new spot appearing and the horrible ghastly monstrosity is like, yeah, no.
Shit.
Around the back of the head.
Immediately, as it kind of clambers up from this void in the ground, you see the head poke up, and with that one final swing, you shunk straight into the back of the gas head.
No.
As it falls back into the abyss.
I mean, fuck it, I'll hit it twice more for good measure, but that's me done.
Bad kid. That's too
Just
bad.
like slicing into a few more inconvenient pieces. No, no.
Vellum right now.
Back in the grip.
And with that, Liska deals the final killing blow. Please describe it.
She just kind of comes up and just like does like a one slice, there goes the arm, other slice, there's goes the second, and then headlock, and then she's like, okay, let's go.
Shunk.
We're on our way.
Put up. Go bathroom.
And I can also make these lootable. One second.
I don't know if anything's gonna be worth it though.
Y'all have made a mistake.
Alright, what's everyone doing?
I feel like we're leaving unless
Oh.
we
Okay.
like do. Well, I mean, it depends on everybody. Like, we were going, and then suddenly everything seems to be dead. Like, does the momentum of us leaving suddenly stop? Like, what's going on? Feel free to unmute yourselves and say something.
That's a really good question. Fucking
I was just sort of
Arngrim's
floating.
just the mid trundle running away. Oh, they're dead. Are we... What the fuck are we even doing here?
Hello.
Slash just floating up in the air, just... Hello. Anyway,
Okay. Why'd you go here?
first and foremost, I heard our chanting. I didn't want us to get possibly ambushed by skeletons or whatever this bog might dish out. So,
Oh, you mean like we just were led into doing?
Sal sort of raises a finger and then just lowers it again.
The best way not to be ambushed is not to go looking to be ambushed.
I mean, we kind of came here looking for a fight, so this wasn't really an ambush. And we won
Well.
rather handily.
Either way, potato.
It's like, I think
There's-
Sal made a good argument that we should fight it here instead of having all of them come fight us while we're sleeping.
It's very
Anyway,
true.
you might want to go take a look because there's a sarcophagus in the back.
About that,
Yes, the evil dwarf.
Dishar pulls out a death mask that she took from the sarcophagus.
And
Yeah, about that.
she pulls out what looks like some sort of death mask in the shape of a dwarven visage. It's be very old and perhaps made of stone, it looks like.
The fuck is this?
I found that in the sarcophagus. It appears to be a death mask, along with. He sets it down and pulls out what looks to be a dark clump of crystal. He didn't really examine it yet, but yeah. In one hand, and then eye insignia necklace in the other.
Mm-hmm. Can I do a Oh, you go ahead.
Unfortunately, I found an awakened necklace in the sarcophagus.
Can I do a bit of Jesus rolling?
Yeah. Do you hand those over to him, Sogan? Sorry, Dishar?
Yes, I do.
Okay, see.
Let me.
Yeah. Go and try
Oh,
those
well,
over.
I'm guidance myself. But, fuck on big thing.
And you're doing this on the death mask or amulet?
I'm gonna start with the death mask.
While you're doing it, I want to use Flash of Genius on you. You
Nice.
add a +4.
Okay, 16.
Alright.
Then do the death mask first.
And then the awakened amulet.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's see.
And then the common stone here.
Is this a stone mask?
It's
Would
a-
my dwarven stone cunning be able to give me advantage on this?
Yes, it. Yeah, sorry. It'll give you extra proficiency. Yes.
Extra proficiency. Okay. So an extra 4 on that. So 60, 20.
20. They are. Yeah, burial masks. Pretty commonplace for most cultures. Though some cultures hold a far more macabre attitude to death. To some isolated groups of dwarves who revere death and necromancy, death masks are reserved for their most honoured dead. There seems to be two types of burial masks. There's normal dwarven burial masks, and then there are death masks. These are sort of horrific, twisted visages of of dwarven faces.
This little ring. Little nasty.
And you want
And, yeah.
Oh.
And, you said it.
the awakened amulet, yes.
It's always one of the damned eye cultists. It's troubling. It also explains why his mask is a little extra. Well, you know.
Yeah, and it worries me that he has an awakened necklace. That is troubling.
She also hands you over this kind of twisted, jagged black crystal object. It looks like you've seen one of these before. This is a soul stone.
Oh boy. Can I see if it has a soul in it?
You can make an Arcana check.
Would that be revealed with the identify spell?
Yes, it would.
This guy chilling. Oh, hey, Carl.
Alright. So, let me reveal that information in the soulstone for you.
Nice.
I just had a
I'll just
thought.
identify the soulstone.
I just had a thought here. What if you have a soulstone with a soul in it and use it to make a ring of mind shielding, but for the specific purpose of having the soul then be stored in the ring so you can talk to the soul?
Right, I've revealed that information to you in the soulstone in your consumables category there, in your inventory.
Let's see, inventory, consumables.
Oh yeah, I have one of those. You want that too?
A soul stone? Sure.
Okay. Let me see. Where is it? Ah, yeah,
Alright.
there it is.
Not to be paranoid or anything, but maybe we can do this while we're moving. And Baron seems sort of warily looking about for any more black spots appearing out of nothingness.
It might not be a bad idea.
Yeah.
Is there anything else for us to do here?
Unless you want to go look at that casket, no.
Is there anything else
Oh,
that would make it worth it?
right. On the casket is written in what language was it written in, Jenner?
I believe it was Dwarven.
In Dwarven, blood of the dwarves, blood of the master. I have no idea what that means. And on the big statue in the abandoned chapel had a repeating line, mantra if you will. Break the cycle, break the chains, over and over again in a cycle-like pattern. And I did some research, it kind of makes sense with for the broken chains, if I'm correct. But,
Oh boy, now I have more questions.
I have more questions than answers.
sorry.
Uh,
Don't want to give out too much, but I thought it would be important.
no, that's important. Blood of Taurus, blood of the master. Huh. Jenner. Is that a history check for something?
You can make a history
See if
check.
that phrase is used.
Can I aid him in that?
Sure, these are kind of comparing notes here.
Tanner? Did you move my soulstone?
Oh, it should be called Common Soulstone in your bag of holding.
It was, and I double clicked on it and it disappeared.
Wait, what?
I think you consumed it.
Oh no, you ate the soulstone.
Oh no.
That's not good.
Grogan is like takes it out to the show hungry and is like, I'm hungry.
I love me a shiny rock.
Taste.
Common
Anyway.
Souls.
Let me. I'll just drag it out into your inventory. There you go.
No, that was the other one, Jenner.
What?
That was,
While
that was another one.
Yep.
Nick and Dwarf are comparing notes, I'll use Flash of Genius again, but this time I actually have something to say. Sao sort of checking through the various skeletons, she just sort of comes over and passes by and just goes, might have something to do with, what's his name? Ashbite. You know?
Spite.
Yes. Yes. The dark and mysterious ass clap.
Might have something to do with him and the people he worked with.
You know, I'm thinking it might, and it might have something to do with some of that dark heebie-jeebie stuff you were talking about.
God, I love fucking Flash of Genius. Just casually add +4 to any of you.
Yeah,
I
I
guess
thought it was like a
it,
you only thing, but if you can give it to the people, that's amazing.
Yeah, that's actually really good. I guess that's a 17 then.
Oh.
History check.
After hearing what the others had told you, this seems to be connected somewhat to the Ashbite lineage and the Awakened. There are connections here between the two entities, the two institutions, the two organizations here. But you're not quite sure what those connections are. Difficult to tell.
Oh boy. Oh man. I don't know if I stay and linger on this, because this, you know. Does he do detective work, or do we get the fuck out of here?
Does Angrim seem like visibly torn on whether to stay or go, given the sort of analyzing they've been doing?
Absolutely. He's in the middle of a very big think.
Elm's gonna sort of notice this, look over. 5 minutes, go look at the casket, maybe it'll spark something.
Just looks to you and nods. Right. And waddling he goes.
Alright.
Give a man a deadline and suddenly everything becomes a lot clearer.
Someone go with him. Like one of you smart types.
I'll go. And Sao will just fly by.
Was it in here?
No.
It was around the back.
Out around the back. Follow me.
That's a lot of skeletons.
I am very bright. Forgot about that.
Is that an important figure?
Make a history check. Or rather, either a history or religion check, I would say.
Or a crux.
Didn't we investigate that guy and learn something about it?
You attempted to. And as you're kind of looking up at this figure,
Stone cunning.
As you're kind of looking up to this figure, Argrim, you hear chanting. Sourceless, as you clamber into this chapel.
I can't stop this feeling. Deep inside of me. Imagine if that was the chant going on.
If stone cunning applies, 20.
20. Okay, give me 1 second here. The hooded figure's face is shrouded in shadow, and there is no face to speak of. This sculpted hood kind of shrouds this featureless facade, and this is the key feature of only one deity. The first mortal necromancer and the first orc. He who forged the black pages of the infamous Apocryphon from his very own depraved mind. Kusata the Bloody.
Kusata, the bloody mad.
The condemned saint of the mortal heroes. He is the god, or saint, depending on who you ask, of evil, knowledge, magic, secrets, intrigue, and necromancy. There have been many Kusatan cults through the eons, but none so infamous as the and powerful as the Awakened.
Oh boy. That's a dark magic. That's a dark man.
And as you're kind of listening to this sourceless chanting, despite the remains around you, you've heard of certain people hearing sourceless sounds in long-abandoned homes or manors. Sometimes this is chalked up to drafty air or creaking wood floors, but when it comes to voices, more often than not, as rare as it is, it's typically a sign of haunting. Some say hauntings are those attempting to reach out from the other side. Others say hauntings are imprints from the past, moments of history repeating themselves as an afterimage. This church may have once been active at some point in the long distant past.
The bones of the followers still lay here, waiting for their next mass. Uncomfortable place. Well, only one thing to do.
That be.
Sal's still just floating in the air watching this happen.
Gar has her arms crossed.
See, that's more than medium size. So that's not gonna work. But what I probably can do. Let's see, where is it? Attributes? How do I roll a tool?
A tool? This would be in your inventory.
Here we are.
You're going to roll your rune carver's tools.
There's runes on this?
Yes. You can see strange runic symbols oriented in a circular pattern around this awakened eye symbol engraved upon the statue's chest.
All
Oh, so what?
Natural 20, 31.
Jesus, what are you trying to do?
Figure out what these runes are and their power.
Right. Yeah, I will say that you do manage to figure out at least the meaning behind the languages of these runes. It is certainly a language. It is an ancient language, very, very old. This is Black Tongue. It is a cursed tongue. You're not exactly sure what it says because you do not read or speak Black Tongue, but you did hear Dejar mention what it said before.
Yeah, I'm trying to see. Yeah, blood of the dwarves, blood of the masters.
She mentioned this circle of runes. It's likely to have said, "Break the chains, break the cycle, break the chains, break the cycle," in an endless loop. An endless circle.
Yeah, in that one. Am I able to see, sort of with the 31, if these are just plain carvings? Or is this sort of like actual runecraft itself, where there's a greater purpose to this?
There may have once been a greater purpose to this set of runes, but the magic has long since faded.
I wish I could hold that egg gun and have a fucking look-see at that weird vision. Hey, I don't think this has the word broken chains or anything to do with it. This is something far more sinister.
In fact, I will say, probably with a 31, you do detect the faint essence of necromancy. It's very, very faint. And,
I imagine the essence around in the air is far worse.
Yes. And you gather what magic may have once been located here probably has something to do with the remains around you.
God, is there anything?
This is clearly an ancient magic. An ancient and dark magic.
You know what? No, you don't. Fucking... I don't like this. Fuck you. Let's see, do I... Yep, nope, that's fine. Yep. Right. And he's just gonna start scratching some runes with chalk real quick onto this big ass statue.
Ooh.
And I'm gonna fucking put this fucker down right there.
Okay.
Try and pop that shit in the statue.
Oh, Jesus.
And turn.
As this beam of light just breaks open from the clouds, you all see above this enormous pillar of light down onto the cathedral, or at least the ruins of it.
I'm sure that didn't attract too much attention.
This place is cursed to shite. This is bad. Get the fuck out of here right now, bad mumbo jumbo.
Right.
You watch as part of the stone is just seared away from the top layer of blackened ash that's just gathered there over the eons.
It is not worth staying here. This is bad. Fucking off you go. Back to camp. Back to no. Scoot. Scoot.
Already moving.
And you see,
Can't
Back
move.
of me fucking balls are standing up. This is.
Oh no, now the bird is talking.
Oh, wrong. I don't know why.
I figured, it's fine.
Speaking through your familiar.
all right. So you headed back to your to the steam hammer in your wagon, yeah.
Yep, as a
Yep,
brisk a power walk as possible.
All right.
Fucking. It's not even power walk. It's light jog.
I mean,
Tempted to break out into a frantic panic run.
For Grunk, it's a power walk.
Is it what is it? With the why would he, okay, we're going.
Seems so.
Well, I don't want to stick around long enough for any more shit to go wrong, especially with that whole light show.
Super scary death cult, lots of powerful magics, spooky balloons, things going on. Bad place. The place of dark focus and power, and it's just more things will come out and get what is fucking just burn it with fucking sunlight and run away.
It's spooky rude. Sorry, I love that phrase.
As you look past your shoulder, as the chapel fades into the fog, the foggy distance behind, you see a couple of ruined pillars crumple in the wake of the aftermath of the dawn spell. Puff of ancient ash and dirt.
Right, so we've learned a couple of things. Those spots show up way faster than I thought they would. We really gotta be careful what we how we fight. That could have been very bad.
Oh, we're
Yes.
fine. We got into there without this crutch. It's okay.
Yeah, but I get the feeling that the longer we talk about in that sort of engagement, the stronger things are going to be popping up.
That seems silly. Stop being silly.
Hey, who uses arrows?
Looks to Sal and then to myself. Yes.
Okay, here we go. You got there's 93 of them. Here you go.
If you right click them in your inventory, you can transfer them straight over to the sheet.
It's
Very nice.
what I did. Here you go. There might
Yeah,
be a
speaking
little skeleton dust on them, but you're fine.
Okay, thank you.
Speaking of rummaging, did I see you take a skull?
Yes.
It's just a look. Why?
Oh, Grunka takes out his dwarf skull that has a mind flayer hole in it.
So
I
that
actually
I
have
can kind of get.
Liska takes out her own skull.
takes her own skull out of her head.
Turns out
It's like
Vellum's
everyone
the
has
only
a
one without
skull,
and he's the weird
skull
one.
vellum. Why don't you? What the fuck? Go back and get one right now.
God, this reminds me of that fucking copy paste of the fucking warlock
that
looking
makes-
skull.
Yeah, why?
Well, my spell requires a skull. I don't want to use it here, but there's abundance, so I can just grab one. Why not?
Spell needs a whole skull.
Don't worry about it. It's magic.
I kind of have to worry about it.
He's on the other side. What do you
It
have to worry
involves a
about?
skull.
Does
And it's
it
magic.
make the skull like talk and cackle?
Maybe. Then again, maybe not. I need to study.
I feel like open communication about you might be in order, just so we know what to expect.
All right.
Okay. All right.
So you continue on for the next few hours. To some of you, a chill enters your mind.
And you have made sure to put all these rolls to yours only.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Oh boy. Who's gonna freak out today?
This kid's just walking, coming to herself.
Yes, a classic torment.
I would like to use my reaction.
Yeah, I'm also gonna re-roll that.
I'm gonna use the experimental mind stone.
Yeah. Let's see, how the fuck did you do that? It's
I need to roll a
features or something.
1d20 and hopefully I don't roll a 1, otherwise it goes kablooey. Okay, good.
I can't really add anything to mine that would make any difference,
So with this little pop-up... Oh god, I just spammed X in the chat. With this pop-up, Jenner, I hold Alt and click it and get advantages. Does it work the same way as the macros?
Go ahead and give that a try.
Well, one way to find out.
There you go.
Yeah, it does. Good to know.
Wisdom.
Glad I rolled advantage on that. Glad I had the Mind Stone tune. I should make a resource for my Mind Stone.
It's 12.
Okay.
There we go.
So Yun, let me go just DM you something real quick.
Oh. It's never good when Sauer's the only one who notices something.
might be worse than you think.
Yeah, I mean, some of us are pretty decent with like being really perceptive, but if it's enough to succeed against all of us, and you're the only one who can see, then I'm concerned. Yeah.
Okay. So, we'll continue on for the next couple of hours. Keeping a lookout for any abandoned ruins, any isolated ruins. Anything that might cause you distress, such as lone figures that you might be suspicious of out in the swamps. Which is weird, because occasionally, out of the corner of your eye, you might see a long, sort of twisted stump of a tree. Might, at a glance, appear like some sort of figure looking at you from the waters of the marshes. But then you look and it's just a stump.
It's just a deer, don't worry about it.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, Sable.
I love giving Jenner PTSD.
However, the remainder of your journey until the afternoon, come early evening, is uneventful. And you set up camp for the night.
And I do meet my Morikainen sanctum. As usual.
Usual routine, safety.
Also, Jan, does a 12 succeed, or do I have spoon hands again?
That is
12?
Turtle spoon hand.
12 does succeed.
Oh,
God.
I feel like I wasted my... Yeah, well, I'll get it back in a second. The short rest resource, if I remember. In this...
So as you gather around the comfort of the fire for the remainder of the late evening, if there's anything you'd like to talk about, anything you'd like to do during your brief downtime here, let me know.
Yes. Well, we're all sort of getting comfortable as you can in a spooky necromantic bog. I'm just gonna sort of cop a squat on a log, Right, all this dragon business, and no matter what you lot go saying, it's gonna happen eventually. I swear it's just gonna jump out of the shadows one day and try and bite us in the face. So with that in mind, I'm thinking we have a bit of a read. And he's gonna bring out this book. And Sal would recognize it because it's one of the ones we borrowed from the library. And on its cover is written "The Brood Wall."
Oh, I think Rathgar Whitefang gave you that.
Really?
Yeah.
No, there are two books we got from the. Right, yeah. Liska and Velen went to go get the get advice from. Yeah, sorry, my brain's frazzled at the moment. I'm remembering wrong.
Yeah.
I just figured books library and left it at that.
Library.
Library. Either way, book acquired.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, I figure I'd read it out and we can all get a better idea about dragons in general and what we might be dealing with. They got all different colors and all different fucking nonsense shit. He's like, as he's saying this, he's opening the book.
I did some. You pause this for a minute. It's out her notebook that he did some research on. I've did my research on the Brood Wars and dragons. It came up when I was investigating something else entirely.
Well, we got this book from a reliable source, so fuck it. Open book. And now I'm gonna read at y'all for a bit. Hopefully, my Velen voice cannot destroy my throat during several paragraphs. Don't worry, it won't be too long. It just looks long. So he swallows a bit himself, like trying to ignore the depressing, oppressive atmosphere around him.
Or you wouldn't be able to hear the atmosphere because we're in
He
a
can
bubble.
fucking see it and feel it.
Yeah.
I mean, fair.
Doesn't need to hear it. The Akteshi Empire, through their frost giant Spora, is that even a word? No, anyway. Attained white
It's over.
dragons as beasts of war for generations. Compared to the rest of their kin, white dragons were primal beasts and were treated as such. As us white ones. However, the more intelligent dragons saw an opportunity in the Empire. The covetous red dragons saw their wealth of treasure, and to acquire it they allied with the manipulative green dragons to weave their way into Akteshi civilization. The arrogant blue dragons saw the Empire as a well-ordered society, worthy of even a modicum of their respect, while the sadistic black dragon reveled in the Empire's cruelty. Like, there's clearly more, but that he just pauses on that sentence.
He's trying.
Right, that is informative. Don't know if talking to that black dragon would be a good idea. No, right, anyway. Together, these dragons made a pact with the Akteshi. Though they would become allies, they would not serve as the white dragons did. They weren't that stupid. Ultimately, they sought the vast treasures of the Empire. In exchange, they taught the giants the ways of elemental sorcery. That's making a bit more sense. Giving them insight to their innate dragon. Oh, well, here's a bit. Elsewhere, within their ancient lost city of Horakalos, Dragon King was divided. Those who chose to align themselves with Akteshi for selfish reasons became chromatic dragons, and those who didn't became prismatic. Like he's repeating it to try and sort of memorize it himself, but it's clear he's like a little bit audible. And didn't like how, though the chromatic dragons were enslaving everyone, along with Akteshi. The prismatic dragons got gem-like scales, diamond, emerald, ruby, wait. Well, that answers that question about them ruby things. Like, he's completely thinking of his own accord as opposed to, like, informing everyone as he makes these offhand comments. Ruby, Sapphire, and Topaz. Prismatic dragons, fuck with the other ones, like breeding slaves and causing havoc, all that business. The Akteshi, however, pushed the chromatic dragons to more enslavement conditions, just turning it on their heads. So they broke away and started ransacking giant cities. Apparently. Still not happy with the prismatic lot. Dragons are fucking complicated. Okay, through a long series of bloody battles, the Akteshi, Prismatic, and Chromatics were dragged into a 1,000-year-long catastrophic war. Saw all sorts of bad shit happen. During the height of it, there was a small faction of ancient dragons that just up and left to somewhere safer, because fuck that apparently. And found ways into other planes to get away from. And one of those refuge in the spirit. Like, he sort of stares at the page for a second, but then shakes his head. Thousands of years after the war, they re-emerged into the world, became Lung Dragon. That's not a very impressive name.
What was that? Long?
Dragons. I'm sure it means a lot to them.
Say Long Dragon? L-U-N-G?
L-U-N-G, yeah.
So it could...
Right.
Guess they just got a really good breathing capacity. The spirit growth. Right, the Brood War became the most destructive war in ancient history and had a huge loss of life between dragon and giants. Which, you know, given they are, it doesn't seem like a bad thing. By the time it ended, the Akteshi Empire had been reduced to basically nothing. So there's no recovery. And ultimately, that war sparked the decline of the Empire and the end of it in the War of Broken Chains. There's more in it, like all fucking... Like he flips... Like, that's about it though. So I'm willing to read. And sort of puts the book down to the side. Takes a drink. Everyone can have a look if they want.
No, I have... You covered the basis of it. I have all of that in my... Holds up the little journal. Written down to excruciating detail in my notebook.
Yeah, I ain't no academic. Anyone with more of a brain than me can see if they caught more than I could.
Well, you did a pretty good job, though.
I mean,
And now the character, that's free reign for anyone to ask to have the book, and I can give it.
This going to be like, well, they didn't really say much of any like pertinent information.
Yeah, the only
know it's
useful
kind
thing
of
we learned is that
sadistic.
black dragons are assholes.
Yeah, so
what-
they'll probably want to try to play with us if it's going to try to fuck with us. Like cat
Yeah,
and
if it
mouse.
says anything to us, I wouldn't believe it.
They are very sadistic from my research.
Yeah, that's what the book says. Well,
But they
But-
also, from what I remember, they're... She kind of makes a motion like, with like miming a breath weapon with her hand. Like is like acid.
Yeah.
acid.
Yeah, they breathe acid.
That's weird. You think that'd be a green thing?
Mm,
Isn't acid
green
green?
dragons do poison.
I guess that makes sense, but
They're very sneaky and liars and duplicitous. You know.
Well, I
something
mean-
like poisonous.
a couple of them called themselves lung dragons. I can't exactly begin to understand anything else that they, how else they work.
Now, She goes back into her notebook with her her spectacles. Right. Boris told me something about this.
Oh, you have glasses?
I don't like using them quite often, but I use them when I need to read.
No, they look nice.
So what is it? What was it? Right. He told me that a certain dwarf. What was his name? Flips through the pages. Give me a second.
Bum, bum, bum. So do we want the same watches? Like as Jajar's looking. Filling the space.
I guess so.
Yeah, it seems to be working out like that.
Okay, I see the name. I'm not good with pronounce. I might butcher it. Broxon. I can't. My trade tongue is not good.
What's a dwarven name?
Yeah, that's probably why.
Yes. So
Yeah, here, let me see it. I'll read it for you.
yeah, she hands over her notebook.
Oh, Braun Ferry.
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like a good dwarven name.
Why
Braun
do I feel like I
Fraxon.
know that lad?
It's my adoptive father, Boris, told me about this particular dwarf wandering into the Moorbog. This was also in junction with the crystal key.
Healthy mic breathing.
Thank you.
That's said to be in both. Brunsfersen had the key, is what Boris told me a long time ago.
Key to what?
Who had the
Born Frexen, I'm butchering the name again, Jesus.
Braun.
The dwarf. Braun.
Braun Ferriksson.
It's like, think of it like saying "ns," but you're shortening it, and then be like Furry Eriksson, like Eriksson.
Braun Ferriksen.
There you go.
There you go.
Go. Braun Ferriksen had the key that, for the egg.
What?
Like the egg?
Yes.
Why would you need a key for an egg?
I think it's a metaphor, Vellum.
Oh, right.
The thing that you need to get in order to take the,
Yeah, the thing to the place, yeah.
yes.
Probably be keeping up with that while we're here.
Right. Sorry. My mind is not is everywhere today.
Yeah,
She
can't
Yeah,
really
slow
blame you
down a
with
minute.
Yeah.
You know. Think
If
on
you
your
take your
words,
time.
because I'll be honest with you. I'm right fucking confused.
I'm sorry.
I think this place has been messing with our heads a bit, so
Hey.
getting thoughts together ain't exactly easy.
He takes a few breaths. Okay, right. It is the key to Orichalcos. That.
Alright, well, good to know for the future, I guess.
What's Orichalcos again?
Dragon City. It was in that book I just read.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yes.
I kind of zoned out while you were reading.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It went over my head a lot.
That hurts.
I'm confused why you're even reading the book.
Well,
I just kind of
I
shut
thought
up
it might
and let
have
you do
something
your
about
thing.
dragons useful, so I read it. Plus, it took my mind off just gestures and everything.
Okay. That's fair.
I mean, I got another one, but it's mostly fairy tales.
What do you mean?
Well, rummages in his bag. Just called Dragon Tale. Got a bunch of probably made up stories.
I've seen that show.
Oh yeah, it's my favorite. Yeah, it's great stories. We lad loved them.
Yeah, I didn't know if it had much useful information in it. See, I thought the more academic one might have had some a bit more helpful. Informative, but not very helpful for what we're dealing with right now.
I'll say this. Some scholars don't believe in stuff unless there's hard proof.
As you should.
But sometimes things are not always what they seem. Even if you had the proof, no one would believe you. Like such that tale. There's been, from what my adoptive father told me, expeditions to try and find such harebrained expeditions into that jungle. I think some people of the Carson Commonwealth tried. Didn't go too well for them.
Well, as interesting as that all is, and to be honest, it has some things that might appeal to me. My mind's more on what we got to deal with here, with the swarms of dead and all the ruins that we might have to go into, and dragon.
Yeah. How does this necessarily relate or help us to not dying in the moorbog?
Might just been making conversation.
Well,
Okay.
so if okay, just question, and Liska like kind of looks at everyone in the group. It's like when I point to you, say what is your biggest concern with this motorbug, and she points to there's that Gronka next to her.
Hello.
I love the practicality of Liska sometimes.
It's like, what is your biggest concern in this motorbug?
Oh, I mean, I don't really like the little black thingy that comes.
Okay,
It's kind
black,
of spooky.
like the black spots that were like the
Yeah.
creatures are coming out of. Okay,
Yeah,
and she points to Argon. You.
I'm really worried that all of the things that are best useful at killing these creatures and keeping them down make the black spots. So it's sort of damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Okay. Sao.
Sao just gives a sort of mild shrug and then just... You think I'm alive?
Oh, okay. Is there something in particular that is making you worry that?
Sao just takes a sort of slow look to the area they're currently within and then just looks back to Liska and just... I don't know.
Okay. Phil?
Yeah, if you don't know what you're worried about, it's
I mean, general fear is a thing. You can feel uneasy, I guess. That vellum? She's pointing at him.
Oh, I didn't hear the vellum part.
That's fine.
Honestly, I don't like how blind we are. I don't mean like with how dark it is, but look, a bunch of Oni boys, even the dragon. I feel like we can at least know what we're doing with that. Fight them as best we can, and you know, worst comes to worst, just stand behind you. Looks at Lisk.
This kid gives like a nod, like, yeah, you know, I mean, true enough,
It's
it's worked
just-
so far.
I keep hearing about how this place fucks. And we ain't seen much about how it does that yet. Could be magic, could just be people going crazy out in this depressing place. But I don't like not knowing what we're dealing with.
Right? So just general ignorance, like ignorance of the situation we're in is your biggest worry.
Yeah, Because I mean, for all the effort we put into reading up and asking around about this place, we still don't really know a lot.
Okay. And Dejar? What is your biggest
Thanks.
worry about the Morbog?
He thinks for a minute, sitting there. Cooperation. Not just like in battle, but morale. In a sense.
Oh, you're worried we'll all get sad and shit.
That.
That's kind of time to.
Nice. And then she points to Severe, like in you.
Well, the dragons is a big concern.
Ah, yes, practical mind.
Yeah. Liska nods and then to herself like, oh, I'm somewhat worried about the dragon. I feel like we have enough competency, or at least magic. She motions to Dejar and Arngrim to contend with weird things, but a powerful dragon who can use magic is a big worry to me. But just to make sure I have this right, and she points to Granka, it's like, you're worried about black spots, like the stuff that appeared when we kill things. Arngrim is very similar in that aspect. He's worried about how we can effectively kill things without it biting us in the ass. Sal is just worried, like in a general sense of just.
Which is fair.
There's true. There's no, we have a saying in Torment: it's the only thing to fear is fear itself. But, and then Vellum is worried about, I guess, everything also, but more just the ignorance of what we know, but also the biggest worry is about what we don't know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and the Shard is also worried about kind of the effect that the Nordbog has on us. So, how can we address these issues? How can we address these fears? Like, we know, and she points to Granka and Argrim's like, we know that killing the undead can make more undead appear. But it seems that, from what we have heard, that there are certain things that make that less likely to happen. Yes? And she looks to Severe.
You kill them with normal damage, like your blade there. See it radiate cold energy. That from what we've been able to study, from what our archivists have studied, it is a 1 in 6 chance that a black spot will appear if you take them down with anything but radiant energy. If you take them down with only radiant energy, it is a 1 in 20 chance. It is much less likely to happen.
From what I remember, silvered weapons have the same effect as well.
Okay. So in that regard, we have our two big ones, like our two big sources, and she points to Vellum and she points to Arngrim, who are the safest to kill. I myself, Granka. Oh, Sal, you have your bow too, yes?
I just nods.
Okay.
You also have these. Kind of Severe pulls out his bow. It looks like it's this very faint glow of radiant energy on it as well.
Okay. So in that regard, that leaves Granka, myself, and maybe Dejar.
I got a couple of magic bolts.
Okay.
I hear her sanctified crossbow.
Okay, so I guess my biggest issue is that for those of us who are more efficient in melee, and she kind of motions to the log that her and Grunk are sitting on, is there any way that we can perhaps coat these in silver? And she kind of wags,
So,
or like pets the hilt of her.
Valen's gonna
of
immediately
Slayer's
pipe
blade.
up. No, I looked into it. It takes time and can make the weapon less effective if not done correctly or done.
Well, I mean, like not even like dipping it or something. It's not permanent, but just a temporary thing.
It's not. Apparently, it's not that simple. There's the whole process involved runes and water and
Ugh.
not just
Okay.
like dipping a stick in metal.
Okay.
What smell?
You just say what's metal?
Well, you
Oh,
said
no.
what's Mel because you didn't say the T.
Oh, fuck you.
Okay, so I guess in that regard, Kranka, you have your bolts, yes?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah. I
Well,
got
don't-
I got 12.
Okay.
That was the ones that it was in the shop.
Okay. Well, I guess that means that I'll have to be a little bit less lethal with my attacks.
Oh,
I can at least knock them down and let y'all finish them off.
Shivir.
Sure.
If I shoot these bolts and I hit like some dead dude and make him like real dead, can I like can pick the bolt back up and is it still like good at doing that, or is it like spent?
Well, once a bolt is enchanted with radiant magic, it is always enchanted. You can pick it back up and will still have the same effect as when you shot it.
I hope you lot have been picking those up in the last fight.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, I forgot one.
Yeah, okay. It's good to know.
Off to a great start.
In regard, we're going to have to. I will. It seems like I am the only one here who will not be able to safely kill things. Safely. With air quotes. So I will do my best to make it so all of you can finish them off per se. Okay, so that takes care of the black spot problem.
Well, not
Here's the-
not exactly. Black spots are far less likely to happen, yes, but they might happen. It is not a zero chance.
Well, that's what I said safely. That's why I used the air quotes.
I mean, less is better anyway. So
Yes.
So
But 1 in 6 compared to 1 in 20 is a huge difference.
here's
but-
another thing.
Mm-hmm.
We have we have some more arrows. How do we sanctify them? Don't know how that
grip.
works.
Like, I imagine that would be something that Arngrim can do, potentially. Oh, what if... Like, maybe not silver, but what if... Do you have, like, holy water? Can I, like, maybe splash some holy water on my sword and then that would help in combat?
Oh! Yeah, I forgot. Hold on, I forgot about these. And Argrim's just gonna kind of like empty out his bag, and there's approximately a dozen vials of holy water. I wanted to hand this out to some of you, but you know, things got busy and happened, and you know how it is.
Alright.
good to have. Well, what's the best way of using these before we just go throwing them about willy nilly?
Smash it in the fucker's face.
Yeah, seems legit.
So, for those who can't do radiant damages, as he looks to the log to his left with the Grunka and Liska, maybe you should have this.
Yeah, best give it to them. I'm covered.
Right. About that. He forgot. And hands 2 things to Ondrum. I don't know what these are, if I can.
Well, depends what are they.
Same with your mouth hole.
They look like some runes and a kit I found in the sarcophagus. I forgot to hand those to you as well. Sorry.
Go ahead and trade those.
Yeah.
I'm
Trying to do.
wait,
I'm sending them right
trying to
now.
wait.
Here you go. Send them. I sent you a request. Read them to you. I have no idea what these are, but you might.
Ah! ID. The fuck is there more of these? This was
Found them.
fucking handmade, my own design. Jenner! Jenner!
Wait, what?
Why is there my own invention here?
Yeah, I found them in the sarcophagus.
I thought.
Jenner!
Wait, hang on.
Should have
What happened?
copyrighted. Should have copyrighted.
Why
this
is there a
thing.
ruined car? My own invention!
Oh man, awkward.
Wait, hang on.
I'm gonna
No idea
fucking
is original.
sue.
Sorry.
Copyright
but-
infringement.
I mean, they should be suing you. They came first, obviously.
Alright,
Apparently.
hang on.
Can't sue me if they're dead.
Let me
Time
just.
travel.
Take the credit.
Sorry. Forget you ever found those. We're gonna retcon that. Sorry, I literally just realised now.
What was it?
This dude had no own handmade tools.
Oh, nice.
So,
You know that literal one-of-a-kind thing that I
Yeah, yeah.
made and invented?
Maybe.
Exact duplicate.
what?
I don't know.
Maybe.
So,
Maybe.
Well, obviously not!
so what-
Maybe he was you in an alternate timeline.
No. So what we could say, it's like primitive, like rune carvers esque tools. It's implements meant to kind of chip runic patterns in the stone. It's not like proper rune carvers tools like you
Sure.
have.
Sure. Sure.
But regardless, it is a poor
Regardless, there,
it is a poor
There are two
imitation. Yeah, it's a poor imitation of what you currently have.
but there are two runes.
Mhm.
Do I understand these? Being trained in them?
These are lesser dark runes. These have the essence of necromancy written true all over them.
Gross.
What are those? I've never encountered those like that before.
Ah, it's a necromantically infused rune. It is somewhat powerful. It would take several of these to do anything of great substance, though, you know. A couple of them certainly could do something. Makes them perhaps more uncommon trinket, I would argue. Or combine it with certain catalysts, potentially a ley spark of some kind, and you might even be able to make something a bit more rare.
The hero just is listening and I've heard you
Romancing in
speak of
darkness isn't necessarily an evil or a bad thing, but it can be potent. As I suppose a firebolt to the face is potent as well.
A lot of times I've seen it used in pretty bad ways. Just tend to lean that way a lot more often.
the rune. I've been researching about rune crafting, I think, but I never got anything about it. I mean, fire giants.
And you likely never will. As he winks at you. It's a secret.
Trade secret.
Noted.
What, definitely something to be careful with. Interesting though, this could be used to make some type of magic item.
Oh, it's useful
Depends
to
on
have.
the needed effect.
Oh, great. Oh, you're giving those flasks too.
Let's see. I've got some flasks that I've been making. Let me see. Just how
I
many?
think it was
do
mainly
I-
Liska and Grunka because they can't do the damage required.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just right click and just center player.
How? Quantity. Yeah, take some of these.
Get up.
Will confirm.
Click center player. Here. Take some of these.
It's dangerous to take this.
Take this.
Grunky poo.
All right. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss while you're at camp here? Would you like to move to the next day, or rather,
Let's see, so-
move to watches?
Grunka, you do need to accept the trade if you'd like it.
Okay, so we have.
So how's these work?
Let's see, we have the dark spots, which, we've taken care of as best as we can. Can't really do much about just general fear aside from just be as well prepared as possible to allay that sort of thing. We're getting more information as we go in, so that will be necessarily taken care of, and we can, think on that as well. As for the dragon, I mean, we can try to move as quietly as possible. I don't think, and she kind of tilts her head back to the steam hammer. I don't think we can do much in that regard. But it's probably going to draw its attention at some point in time. But just keep in mind, it is a dragon. We have killed dragons before. It's going to mostly be the same kind of tactics, but it also can cast magic. So, do we have? And she looks to Sao and Dejar's do you have means of counteracting magic being cast?
I do have several. Some I don't usually cast, but I can use. I have something. I have an ace up my sleeve.
Okay, well, just make sure you're prepared because this thing can be attacking us at any time.
Yeah.
Noted.
Alright. Okay, I think that is about as much as we're going to get tonight. I hope that had everyone feeling better. Just kind of generally looks around.
Feel a bit more prepared at least, but fuck knows what's gonna happen in the night.
Yeah, I think so.
At least we have something planned.
Yeah.
Better than nothing.
Exactly. Okay, well, I got to go use the poop trenches, so I'll be
That's some kind of military thing that I don't get.
it's
Why
these over
trenches?
here, remember?
Why trenches though? Just like a
Li-
hole or a bush or something.
Because Liska
Because-
needs the whole trench.
Yep. It's exactly. So yeah, so let's go. Do. It's gonna go.
It's the smell is just masked by the stench of
No.
decay.
Yep.
So what was our watch order again? It's been a while.
Been a while. And I also should say that we keep doing 3 watches. It's 4 watches per night.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can
So just
possibly
know
do the
that.
very last watch.
Yeah, we don't have Vladimir.
Yep.
it might be worth kind of organizing yourselves in groups on the logs, and maybe like a group over here near Bastion.
Okay, let's go.
We should make copies of ourselves and put them over to the side.
Let's get back on the log. So I think we should at least try to shore up some things. So there are 3 big wisdom people are probably Argrim, Sal, Vellum, and Severe probably has good perception, so they should each be in separate ones. Someone's going to be alone at some point in time. So,
Ruka can be alone with Webby.
We need Grunka on the deep part of it, because he's got the superior dark vision.
And Webby Webby can also do the whole like web alarm thing.
So,
and I also can do the alarm thing, so...
So...
Do you have spells?
Yeah, I have spells, but that's the ritual spell, so...
You never know when we might need them.
Okay, so Dejar and Vellum doing the first watch then? Actually,
Means we need to have somebody by themselves. So is it Grunka by himself? Because
so I say this is group 1, this is group 2, group 3, group 4.
oh no, I think, like, Argrim and then Grunka and Argrim or whatever, the opposite. I think Severe can be by himself because he's a fucking scout and he's been in here more times than we have.
Yeah.
So, I guess... Here. Let's go Sal, Argrim, Grunks.
Yeah, I'd like that, because then you've got heavily armored folk. Not heavily, moderately armored folk in each.
Okay, that works.
Cool.
Alright. So, as you all retire for the evening, the darkness eventually comes.
Yeah, Grunka's gonna go out and with a Webby and set up the perimeter web lab.
Easy enough to do. You and Dejar do your alarm spell and your web in the usual spots. As the first watch comes. Let's see.
That's Dejar and Vellum, right?
First watch is rather severe.
Oh, right, yeah. First is severe and...
We're doing clockwise.
Okay.
Plus 9.
Okie dokie.
Alright. First watch goes by, unabated. Second watch, Sayun and Liska.
Oh, can Vellum and Dejar have first watch, so then Vellum can lock himself in fucking wagon?
We
Like
could do
last
this
time.
Yeah, that's just fine, dude. You could chill.
Okay, fair.
Yeah, you lock yourself in your wagon and then get up early, that's all.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
it works out.
Oh, hey. Okay.
Nice.
Sayun, do you want to roll perception as well?
Sure. Let's see here. Perception. No.
Jesus. Alright,
Oh, fuck.
Very distracting.
apparently.
Janner, I do want to mention you might have added it twice.
-5 plus -5.
Yes, I think that is the case. Give me a second.
So 13.
Okay,
13.
plus or minus.
Yeah, you can. It's -8.
Also,
So-
subtracting mood.
As you're whiling away the hours, thinking about the occasional drift in the fog, almost kind of looks like a brief face for a moment, Liska. But other than that, the watch goes unabated. Saoyun looks unconcerned for the most part. But other than that,
Distracted, almost.
move on to the next watch. Ungram and Grunka, both of you make perception checks, or one with advantage.
You want to do one or two?
Aren't you actually like trained in perception
I am. I have +3.
with training?
Yep. I have a minus.
Oh, no.
I have 8 with. Wait, hang on, what? Hang on, why do I have?
Wait, what?
Why
I
do
thought
I
you
have,
had more wisdom.
Oh no. Why do I? Wait, hang on. Why do I have? Why
Oh
do
no,
I have
you're
not?
retarded.
no.
Why? Yeah, yes. Why do I have 9 int? Who gave me this?
What?
Where's
What,
Yourself? I don't know.
How did that
like,
get
what-
smart?
what is your int supposed to be?
8.
8. Okay.
Yeah, and I don't think anything gives me a +1.
Aside from yourself, no.
No.
Sorry, I think that was my error when I imported your character here, but you have plus,
okay.
you have
So you
8.
have
now.
8 whiz and 8 int.
Yep.
Alright.
16 strength,
He's
16
a
dex,
barbarian.
19 con with the
Maybe I
amulet,
should roll.
8, 12.
Yeah.
Maybe the cleric should.
Angrim, go ahead and roll with advantage.
Sure do, buddy.
Okay. Is it alt?
Yep.
A for advantage.
13. Just gonna look into the
I
dark
rolled a fucking 6.
as you kind of look into the
guidance.
as you kind of look into the darkness past your steam hammer, and looking behind you. The occasional shadow might look like a grasping hand, kind of catches you off guard for a moment, but you realise it's just Gronka. Or
It's
a
just Grunt is scaring me.
He's so
Or a,
sneaky, he takes you by surprise.
or a creeping kind of
Make
arcing
little hand shadow puppets.
Yeah.
as it occasionally
He's playing with Webby.
yeah.
Webby is also doing shadow work.
Yeah, with Web.
Other than that,
Yes,
the watch goes unabated.
Alright.
The
I'm
last
going
one.
back to my sleeping rock.
Okay.
I'm guessing going back to my fucking bowl grill.
Fucking-
Last watch.
Alright, who's next?
Jar and
He says waking everybody up.
Wakes everyone up to ask who's next.
Yeah.
I forgot. Who's next?
We would've-
I
we would've
forgot.
at least known
Wakes
Liska
up
and
the
Sal.
first shift.
Yeah. We would have at least known Liska and Sal. Well,
Alright. One of you roll with advantage, or both of you roll?
I think it's probably going to be Vellum.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sure. Oh, that's not with advantage, so I'll just roll again. There we go.
Oh shit, there you go.
If I may have a brief RP bit, since they're
Oh.
both on watch.
Yeah, go
Vellum
ahead.
is fucking cagey. To try and distract himself from the oppressive, almost eerie quiet because of the fucking barrier thing that blocks sound. So, notice you're still struggling with your words when it comes to the. You holding up alright with it?
I'm trying. Arkham knows I'm trying. Constant syllables and vowels. They're different. Bit better than my own mother language. But I
Yeah,
know
but
every-
besides me, you're not getting much stimulating conversation.
Yeah, I am trying my best.
Well, if try to come at it purely practical for what's going on, not just for Morbog, because you know that is important, but folk like Liska and Angrim and Sal, they're all practical thinkers. Liska's always thinking about what benefits us most when it comes to combat, if we come across it. Angrim's just got that kind of mindset in general with his craft and Sal's just a brain box on legs.
Hey!
Brain box. I almost made a
You are
joke of very
asleep.
nicely, but
Sure.
you are asleep. His brain box on very nicely. My point is, they're all practical. So think about what is important for that moment. What we're talking about at the time. What we're dealing with in the moment.
Okay,
I know
let's
it's stuff that's like continent away. We're not really going to give much of a toss. It's going to be important, but not right now.
less technical, more practical. Got it.
And you always got me here. I'm not great with words either, but I know enough how to handle myself in some conversation. So just ask if you need it. Or an out.
Will swallow my pride and ask. Ah, that hurts.
Well, don't swallow
Emotionally,
it too
that
hard.
hurts. He just stares.
Well, I mean,
Is that a joke?
no, I mean,
That's funny.
if you go swallow it too hard, you're gonna hurt yourself.
Okay.
Even with Naga biology, it's a nightmare. Either way, if you're struggling in a conversation, give me some kind of signal and I'll give you an out.
Alright. Thank you, Venom. Just this helps.
Not everything is flirting, even. Oh my
That's one
god!
reason why that could be taken so many ways.
Oh, but it's fucking hilarious, but goddamn, not everything he's saying is flirting. Anyway. Well, back to the looking at dark, dead forest. It's like, he says almost with, like, chagrin.
Actually, you're looking at a wall of black because of the spell.
Oh, does it work inside out as well? I mean, it's even worse. It's even worse looking at complete blackness. I don't know if that's even better or worse.
That black border around the map is almost canonical.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just like, Phantom goes back to looking at the watch and notices the wall of black.
Yeah, sorry. That's kind of how the spell works.
It's fine, it's keeping us safe, but I don't know what's worse, seeing what's coming or not seeing what's coming.
They're both equally worse, honestly.
Yeah. So I got my wagon. With that, we can just move forward.
Mm-hmm. With that, the watch goes unabated. You rise and shine the next day, so go ahead and take your long rests.
Right?
Yeah, long rest. I gain basically nothing from it because I didn't get hit last time. Yes.
Took more damage
And,
from an inanimate object than I did that combat.
Yeah.
I mean, spell doesn't count.
Why does it say I have all my master scrolls removed?
Your what?
In the chat, has all of their
Yeah,
master
check in the
scrolls
chat.
removed.
Weird.
Pakwe?
Scrolls.
And
Rank.
since they had the last shift, Velman and Dejar get pray together. Yay!
I mean, yeah, it works. It works both ways.
I mean, it works either way, but
Yes, praying together for 30 minutes.
So
I
you.
hate the fact you're doing that.
you learn to cope.
So you. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw, please.
Tune it out eventually. First or last?
Okay.
As long as it's not any of the big ones.
Okay, good
Well,
to know.
12 was what it was last time.
I am going to add Flash of Genius because I can.
Oh,
Which gives
worked
you
on
what?
wisdom save. Very nice.
It gives me a +4 bonus.
Alright. That'd be enough.
I love the fact that Flash of Genius just specify when I or another creature I can see within 30 feet make a ability check or saving throw.
It is pretty nice.
And I can do this whenever, so long as you're within 30 feet of me.
That's
What's
no
the
resource,
limit there?
no limitation.
I can do it about 4 times.
Oh, okay. As long as it has a
Long
resource.
rest.
Then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see, and let's go. Resolve effect wears off.
All right.
No more plus 20 to initiative.
Nope.
Only lasts until your next long rest. All right.
That's sexy.
Yeah. Okay. So, do you continue on your journey?
It doesn't need a plus 20 to be a shit kicker.
Yep. But it was nice finally being the first initiative. I'm just saying, being in the upper half of the initiative tracker.
I can't imagine what that's like.
Yeah, I feel like plus 20 is almost a bit like excessive. I feel like plus 10 would be way more than enough. But, you know, I guess it just ensures that you're first.
And also, So Yun, you get a resolve effect as well because you saved.
Okay.
Plus 20.
You gain the skillful passive effect.
That's a theme for each character.
Oh boy.
That is your resolve effect.
Okay, that is stupid broken on me.
So, what is this resolve thing?
Okay, so let me go ahead and explain the Morbog effects to you.
Oh boy.
Oh boy!
So, effectively, just being in the Morbog prompts feelings of hopelessness, loss, gloom, and despair. As often as the DM wishes, typically 1 to 2 times an in-game day, the DM will call on all characters to make a Wisdom saving throw, DC 10 plus 2 for each existing trait of sorrow on their character. A character that fails the saving throw must then roll a d12, conferring the sorrow table below, and gains the corresponding minor sorrow. If a character previously had a minor sorrow, the DM rolls a d20. On a roll of 5 to 20, the character gains another minor sorrow. On a roll of 1 to 4, an existing minor sorrow is intensified into a major sorrow. Some of the effects of major sorrows can create new flaws. Even when the effects of major sorrows are overcome, its flaw remains and cannot be removed by any means except by a wish spell, or if the character works tirelessly to overcome the flaw. This is the nature of the Morbog, and by extension the Blacklands, slowly corrupting and twisting the character into a being of sorrow, malice and gloom and hopelessness. Characters that roleplay these flaws are suggested to receive inspiration for their efforts. Minor sorrows can be overcome with a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw at the end of each long rest. A minor sorrow can be overcome. A minor sorrow can also be recovered through a lesser restoration spell. A major sorrow has festered deep within a character's psyche and can only be recovered through a greater restoration spell, or when a character accomplishes a milestone. This could be through a level or through significant narrative development for that character. But then, when a minor or a major sorrow is overcome, a character feels a renewed sense of purpose and drive. A character that overcomes a minor or major sorrow gains the benefits of a resolve effect that remains until the next time the character takes a long rest. A character cannot benefit from resolve if the minor or major sorrow was removed through a restoration spell of any kind. A character may overcome multiple traits of sorrow after a single rest, but a character can only benefit from 1 resolve per day. If a character overcomes multiple sorrow effects in a single day, the character can choose which resolve effect gives the character the drive and determination for that day. A character cannot gain a similar type of sorrow to its resolve effect. A character under the resolve effect of graceful, after recovering from the minor sorrow of clumsy, cannot then regain the clumsy effect. Instead, no sorrow is afflicted, no reroll occurs, and nothing changes. They should all be there
Nice.
in the Moorbook location article in Moldapple. For your consideration.
I see. I guess I will experience it when and if I ever fail one of those.
Yeah.
Where was the handout, did you say?
I'll stick it in the party chat there. There you
Oh,
go.
okay. But like later on, like in this whole thing, like where is it? Where do you find it?
What, like a handout for the mechanics?
Yeah, like is it in like, is it in some file here somewhere? Or?
It is not in. Oh, it is only visible to me as the DM.
Okay, so it's not accessible to us. Okay.
Yeah, but you can feel free to look up on it on the world anvil there.
Okay.
So you continue on your journey for many hours. The clamminess of the air just makes just being here an uncomfortable experience. And the occasional piece of floating ash may stick to your skin, or you might catch a scent of decay much stronger than the omnipresent surrounding smell. Trees that list to one side in the marshes out of the corner of your eyes take the macabre shapes of bodies and figures stretched and warped into all sorts of horrid shapes. See, some of you, Vellum and Sayun especially, first catch this before everyone else sees it. You see the figure of a woman leaning far back, petrified mid-scream, tangled hair draping back into the waters, and then, on a second glance, you see the twisted, mossy remains of a dead stump. Everywhere you walk, there's this faint sense of scopisthesia, the feeling of being watched. And it's uncomfortable.
Janet with his word a day calendar. Good. I decide I'm gonna go ahead and reaction. Let's go. There. Okay. I am unfazed by your bullshit, Morbog. I don't know if I should be saying any of this because don't know if it's a secret or not.
Let's just re-roll that again.
Reroll from what? Your inspiration?
Just say with the with the Mind Stone thing.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that with advantage? Spend the reaction to do advantage.
Yeah. Reminder to
It's just
roll.
another one.
Yeah. Reminder to roll a d20 each time you do
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And then it's just another Wisdom save. Let's see, saving throw.
that. Okay.
Good job, I'm not sad.
Fuck being sad.
Ongrim.
We're angry to be sad.
Ongrim, I've yet to see you roll.
Oh, I need to roll a thing.
Yes.
We must fight against the sads.
Don't you get the pop-up on the screen?
I wasn't looking.
Oh, okay.
If it matters, I got a crit. Fuck you, Morbog.
Okay. Alright, continue on. Regardless of the feeling of being watched, you continue on your journeys. You also
I have a question,
You are
Jay.
like breathing again, Buff.
But yeah, I have a question, Jainer.
Yes.
Since I am steering the wagon and not really walking or floating anything, is it possible to take a short rest while driving?
Technically speaking, kinda.
Because you don't have to sleep, you just have to not really be doing anything intense or...
Yeah, I don't even have to watch the road. I'm just following the tracks of the steam
Yeah,
hammer.
which is fair. Yeah, I'll allow you a short rest.
Hooray! I have my Mind Stone back. Fuck you, Morvog.
Okay.
I promise not to abuse it.
No,
As the
If
next
only you were a warlock.
yeah. As the next few hours draw on, you will begin to see small structures, small ruins dotted about the area. Long forgotten, collapsed brick walls, only a few feet long or tall, some of which have kind of sunken into the marshes. The steam hammer kind of crunches over a number of stray bones and skulls. Soyun, you spot off in the distance a large structure on a slight hill as it emerges through the mist. It seems the current path passes within 50 to 60 feet of it. It's difficult to tell what it is exactly from this distance, as you're about 500 feet away. But you can make out walls, part of which has partially collapsed in sections, and behind those walls, a tower.
Like an actual tower?
Yeah, but tower about well, it's difficult to judge size from this distance away.
Are we talking 40 feet or are we talking taller?
Again, it's difficult to judge from this distance due to the haze, due to the fog. But you seem to be coming up on it rather quickly.
I'll give a note to Arngrim as he is currently driving the tank. Not to avoid it, but just to make note that we are likely gonna pass. And perhaps it might be investigating.
You hear Severe kind of call out. You gotta listen to this. You're passing by what's some sort of large walled structure, and it looks like you might be passing within 50 to 60 feet of it. And as you're saying, as you're kind of as you listen to Sayun kind of mention this, seems Severe's also seen it as well. He says, kind of shouts out rather a slightly raised voice in order to be heard over the chug of the steam hammer. We're coming up to another structure, larger one this time. Sayun, can you make out any details?
Looks to be the large structure, tower. Some walls are collapsed. It's hard to tell at this distance, but the closer we get, the better I can see it. Might be a temple, like an actual temple, or a watchtower.
Don't say we get closer.
Get closer, maybe get a better look at it. Might be investigating, but let's be on the safe side.
Very well.
See if there's any skeleton this time.
Might be wise. As he says this, you will kind of venture closer to get a better look at this structure. You're the first to notice this, Sayun. This seems to be some sort of ruined garrison that has been built on a piece of stable land, probably making use of the sturdier terrain here.
Sao will make a a definite note by tapping Arngrim on the shoulder. Tap tap.
Oh.
I think this might be a garrison. Up ahead.
Do we want to stop and look at it?
Well, for one, yes. Two, I thought maybe if it is actually a garrison, and given how the last place we saw was basically untouched, maybe we could find some goods.
Okay. We'll stop and look at it.
And Sa will then pop back up out of the tank and call out to Tavir, mostly the same thing, that this might be a garrison and actually worth checking out.
Garrison. Ah, I can see details now. This seems to be an old militia garrison. Probably built back before the gatekeepers' formation. Before all these militias were collectively called gatekeepers. Maybe even before the war. See, kind of hangs back for a moment, kind of walking alongside the steam hammer, talking up to the both of you. See, many of these garrisons were overrun or abandoned during the war. Many had to leave behind everything they had. And none dared to reclaim these garrisons ever since.
Well, there may be someone inside them that can help us, so maybe a quick stop, but if things get airy, we're not sticking.
No,
Don't want.
might be a wise move.
Well, I say we fuck shit up. I mean, if, things go wrong.
Well, we seem
It is
to,
things on, yes.
Still violence.
well, we seem to quote the fuck shit up well enough back there. Kind of gives us a slight chuckle.
It is a gift.
It helps that one of us is 10 feet tall and basically a brick wall. It also helps that the other is about, and it just sort of looks to Arngrim to gauge his size.
Shorter.
About half the size of her, and then also a cleric.
Not quite.
Not quite a cleric, or not quite that size.
Not quite half.
Sa just looks down to Arngrim in the fucking tank cockpit for a moment, just like, shush, like a compliment.
Holler in spirit, if not body.
Severe kind of Severe kind of half cracks a joke and says, "Don't sell yourself short. You're quite talented."
I don't have to sell myself short. I already am.
Half off.
Roll with the punches.
What?
Grunk out the shortest among them all.
Hello.
Like he's tall for a goblin.
Yeah.
Yeah, short is relative.
All right. So as
short.
as your entourage gets closer, you kind of you see the extent of the damage that the walls have endured. Some parts of the walls have just kind of caved in, leaving nothing but voids and gaps of worn, aged rubble. You can see numbers of large boulders outside of what may have once been the front gate, which is now just mossy rubble. And as you're approaching, everywhere you look on the ground, you can see skeletal remains partly buried in the dirt. You can see worn, partly rotten arrows stuck in the ground in clustered patches. Old shields, some of which are broken. You see rusty blades. It's very clear to those of you of military mind that a battle was fought here long ago.
I have a question. Two things. One, can I see any heraldry on the remains? It might give a hint of what they are, or what they were.
As you're approaching, from this distance, go ahead and make a perception check. This will be with disadvantage from lightly obscured. Is that
Oh,
fog?
nope, that's the 6. Okay.
Okay.
And secondly, since I guess we like the fog, it's a low fog, right? It's just basically covering the ground.
The ground is slightly obscured as well. Yes. There's also just a general haze of fog that makes it difficult to see anything beyond like 100 feet.
Okay. Can Liska look to see and use her military acumen and experience to be like, was this a siege? If so, what side looked like it won? Kind of thing?
Sure. Just go ahead and I'll say make an investigation check with advantage.
It's flat roll. Oh, wait, 19.
19. From what you can tell, it seems as though whichever side was laying siege to this castle were objectively the winners.
Gotcha. Liska's just gonna pass that off casually. It's like, well, it looks like it was a siege, and those who were defending did not win the day.
As you get
Yeah, I figure the holes in the walls are
You'd think that, but sometimes a hole in the wall doesn't mean you lose.
Now, for a
Those
moment,
things
just
might have been the swamp, not the siegers.
now for a
So
moment,
all in
we'll
all
look
can
over
be
the
the
battlefield and then look back to Liska. If this was a siege, then they were likely seeking something. Otherwise, why not just level the place and just to the ruins?
That makes a valid point.
As you're gesturing to the ruins, you can see the scale of the place now. It's not by means a massive castle. You can see 20 feet tall walls, and you can see the tower on the inside is about 40 feet tall.
Interesting.
Does it look more like a fort rather than a castle?
It looks more like a fort, yes.
Oh boy.
Well, this is gonna kind of like motion for Severe to. I imagine have we all kind of stopped for a second at this point? Or are we still kind of moving?
Yeah, if you said you want to check it out, I imagine you've all stopped for the meantime.
I want to check it out.
Okay.
yeah, like
So do I.
skirted a bit, finding a safe place to
Alright.
sort of stop.
So you all
Yeah.
kind of stop for the meantime.
Sal says she
hop
wants
out.
to check something out. The entire party just slowly just worries.
So Liska is kind of motioning Severe over. It's like, so this looks like it's been for quite some time. Have you perhaps seen any records of what this fort might have been, who it might have belonged to?
From what I know, it may have once belonged to some of the militias that previously occupied the Morbog during the first year or years of the War of the Undying. Probably a defensive structure. One of those
Okay.
on the front lines.
So these skeletons might have been actual skeletons and not people.
Who knows?
Well, I mean,
not-
every skeleton was a person at some point, wasn't they?
I mean, not when they were attacking, potentially.
But then
Oh, you
dying
mean there were
is-
skeletons when they were attacking? Oh, alright, I get you.
So you kind of all hop out and kind of gather off to the side of the this small fortress.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck. Oh, fuck.
Alright, cool.
What could
Hey,
possibly
it's
go
nice.
wrong?
Don't say that.
How big is this? Ah, that big.
No, everything will go wrong.
What could possibly
like
go
it.
wrong?
If you
Let's
make
say,
it
what
go
could
wrong,
possibly
then
go
you're
wrong?
prepared for it going wrong.
That may be true, but
Alright, well, let's. It seems like we have at least one member, and she like motions to Sal, who is eager to explore.
I am. Actually, you know what? This might be give me more insight to things about the world of the Undying.
Well, regardless of what we do, we all need to make sure that we stick together for this.
Do you want me to hang back again?
Yeah, somebody needs to watch this stuff until we're back.
Very well.
Well, Severe, I don't mean to diss you, but it is much safer for us that you stay back. Mostly because if we get hurt, we can probably get back up and get carried back. But if we lose you,
No, I am not complaining at all. You are very capable. It is less work on me and less chance of me dying. And I do not want to die here.
Makes sense.
none of us do.
So
Right,
yes,
so we get a marching order going, pick an entrance, and head on in.
Hey Sal, do you perhaps see a good place to enter? Something that's not necessarily difficult to traverse, might be able to get through without being a choke point or something like that?
From currently, there are two areas I can spot. Both would be choke points. There's over here, and she points to the broken down wall. There's here.
Alright, this guy's gonna kind of move slightly over to the side to get a better look. Okay. This place had to have some entrance at least. I mean, I don't know that you... I feel fine going up that kind of rubble, but I know that some other people maybe not.
Yeah, I'm not seeing an entrance. Like a proper one. Maybe it's around the other side,
Probably. I would assume so.
Want me to fly up and have a look?
I mean, if you want to, I don't mind.
Okay.
but my sound's
And
impression.
boop.
You know, I could have a look around while he does that. With a
Well, let's just
Rise up to
with your eye thingy.
yes, that.
Well, Sal's already up and about, and she has a very keen eye. So let's just see
Okay.
what Sal sees first.
Second, I got some.
Okay, this is kind of interesting.
What's it?
As Sao is pointing, granted you can't see what she can see, but she'll make note to Liska as the military-minded. I see several breaking points in the walls. One on the far side, large enough for somebody of your size to just barge through. 2 points on the walls to the side as she gestures over to where she pointed last. As well as the breach I pointed towards before. And then the outcrop with the 3 breaking points. Somebody was thorough with this.
Does it look like there's a normal entrance, like
A gatehouse?
a gate? Yes.
Best you can tell, Sayun, it seemed as though this may have once been the gatehouse, and perhaps any sort of drawbridge is long rotted away.
Thou will gesture over to the well broken down area. Likely that.
Got you. Does it look like there's a portcullis there or anything like that, Jenner?
Not
Or
anymore.
does it seem like that was just fucked up?
That was probably came down with the rubble as well.
There was a portcullis here.
But now it's gone.
one more thing.
Hmm?
And this might interest
Columbo.
a few of you. There's a giant skeleton.
How giant?
How big?
Like the skeleton of a giant.
Me big or like giant to me?
About your size, maybe bigger. I can't really judge from the distance.
That don't sound good.
This is gonna look to Argram. Do you have that thing that you did yesterday that poofed all of them?
I do.
Okay. Are you prepared to potentially do that again?
I do.
Okay. Okay, keep close. I'll go up front. Let's have the squishies in the middle. Argram or Vellum, can you bring up the rear?
I can bring up the rear.
Master's Scroll.
That way I'm not going to blind Grunker as well if he's up at front.
Yeah,
Thanks.
Grunker, come up with me.
Okay.
So I was just floating in the air.
Yeah.
Where am I there?
I feel like it's basically going to be like, actually, Liska puts Grunker on her shoulder. Like here, this should help you out. Give.
Deepling on a tank. That walking
like,
blue.
Prepare for launch.
Hang on. How tall are you? You're 10 feet, right?
I'm 10 feet, so you get a 10-foot bonus to your to your height.
There we go.
I can see across rocks.
All right. Yeah. So Liska's going to like have him on there. She's gonna have her sword and shield out.
Pulls out his crossbow.
A little good Grunker turret.
Yeah.
All right. How? This looks like it's.
Let's see. Oh, actually, I forgot something. From your height, Salian, this appears to be a wall over here that's kind of partially ruined and partially collapsed. I would say with your passive investigation is pretty high, isn't it?
It is, and you should also remember the skillful thing you gave me, which
Yes. So,
effectively I'm sitting at a 23 passive invest.
yeah.
Good shit.
So with a hefty knock, that wall could collapse.
I will menacingly float through the air, a standing position Magneto style, because fuck you.
Menacing.
And then point over. You could probably come over here, Iska.
No.
There is a wall that looks partially collapsed, but you could probably break it down all the way.
Okay. That works for me.
And I'm probably gonna... I'm gonna land here.
Alright. So just stick yourself
Uh,
20 feet up from the ground.
Yes. I'm mostly gonna land because guess what? Fly is only about 10 minutes. And I don't want to be in the air while it runs out.
Kind of
Well, luckily,
need to
fly, you fall down slowly whenever it
Yeah, you don't
goes
just
away.
plop it.
yeah. So as you kind of land down, you see beneath your feet looks like a long aged bones. You kind of feel clacking beneath your feet.
Get in front of me and stay close, Joe. We don't know what we're going to run into in there.
Let's going to move forward. And I guess with the group of strong, mighty folks,
Yep.
we'll do a
An athletics check.
yerp. And heave.
Oh, that's a good hit.
Nice.
You thwack, and the wall collapses in front of you.
Nice balance taking up the rear. You're supposed to be in front.
Oh, alright.
Like, you're in the middle. You are
Okay.
you are the filling of the sandwich.
Okay, while they're bickering, Liska's gonna hold her shield up and her sword, and she's with Grunk on her shoulder. She's gonna slowly move in,
Alright.
like effectively doing the dodge action. If you think like then she's ready for any and everything.
Okay, so give me a brief second because I can't exactly access the 3D view.
No problem. No problem. Wait, we have a 3D. Is this about to go isometric?
Sadly, only the DM apparently has access
No.
to 3D.
You should all be. You should all have access to it. If you
How the
click,
fuck do we...
if you go to your token controls, and then on the next column down, you'll see a cube, a purple cube.
Oh
icon.
lord, I see it.
Toggle
I
3D.
don't
Oh, wow.
Oh.
The power of cube.
We're gaming
Hell yeah.
now.
Oh, here we fucking go,
Which one's
boys.
token controls?
Well, that's
Oh, shit.
Where you're targeting movement.
Yeah.
You know the thing you click on to get the swords?
Yeah, but I already have it, so I don't see.
I see it.
already have the
I
cube.
am.
How do
Like,
I? Oh,
selected.
that's how I rotate. Okay.
Yeah, you click on it again.
Oh, that's
Stay
bomb. This is all hell.
How
I'm
do
glad you
rotate
managed
this
to
shit?
get this working. 'Cause I remember mentioning it before.
It's not
It's
like
fucking
I
helpful
can't
shit.
click it on or off. So, oh well.
Should be there.
Yeah, it's working for me. How do I...
My token's not the same as everyone else's, so it's kind of
Yeah.
weird.
Select myself.
No, it's
How
so
do I...
Grunk is standing on Liska's head.
Yeah. How do I... Oh, there we go.
Nope, not working. Oh well.
We'll figure it out
Yeah.
after the session.
Yeah, I guess I'll reload.
I think this is a good note to end on.
Holy shit.
There's sour.
Well,
Oh,
first
no, the
we'll
rocks
see
are hollow.
isometric, damn it.
I like how you made
Full
the
3D,
Steam.
not just isometric.
Yeah.
It's quite cool.
I like how you made the
Like,
thing and then...
Dijar is just staring at the floor on my screen.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't seem to change it.
yeah, because it's a top-down token. I'll fix that next session. Don't worry.
No, it's fine. It's just funny. Just like, there's something at the. Yes, the floor is made of floor.
Flower.
Your brain is just frazzled today, isn't it?
A little bit, yeah. What did you get for sleeping at 8 in the morning? Oh, that pile of skeleton. Very well stacked.
Yeah. So, yeah, even this is what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah, no, definitely not happening.
Yeah, it's weird.
I'll show you. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, well, I'll try help you figure it out after session.
Either way, this makes planning strategies in combat far easier.
Yeah,
And it's not laggy as shit.
give me a second.
I just don't know how to rotate in this mode. but
You
that lasts later.
hold.
Hold right click to rotate, and left click to move.
Yeah,
Or pan.
and then scroll wheel to zoom. This is called Levels 3D Preview. It is a module.
You're fucking nice.
Ah, damn.
Yeah.
It,
I mean, it clearly disagrees with some of the clipping, but that's a small price to pay.
Yeah, if I did that, and that reloads. Let's see if that works.
ah, damn. I like it.
So, on that note, to approach and begin to explore these ruins.
Hold on, don't move away from me yet.
Oh.
I'm reloading.
Oh. You okay, Evan?
Yeah, well, give me a second. I'm trying to re-fucking load and it doesn't seem to be working right now.
No.
Give me a second.
It is trying to load a lot of things.
Yeah. Usually my internet's faster about it. So we'll see. But it was stopping at a gray screen, so.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Try to lower the resolution of a lot of these things, which definitely seemed to help when we were doing the sketch one shot.
and no. Let's see. I think I know what I need to do. Oh. It's just taking its time. Things are starting to load.
Yeah.
Really
just-
taking its time.
Just give it a bit.
Okay.
Oh no, Grunker's floating away.
Oh no.
Come back, donkey. No.
No, how'd that go down? What did went
There
up
we
to
go.
20? 10.
It is really thinking.
Hey.
Are you
It's
on
like-
Firefox?
I am. It's just I also have a lot of other stuff open right now.
That's
That'll do.
yeah. That's probably
Yeah.
why.
And I also had a script runner program that was blocking the one that was allowing it to happen. So I did that, and now it's just going through loading.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So, and
Hey, there I
as
am.
you begin to explore these ancient old garrison ruins, we will end the session there.
Not with a bang, but with a meow.
And just so you can all
Purr.
continue to marvel at this, I'm going to leave the screen on this.
Yes, it'll definitely it definitely saves us on time on asking the question, how high up are they?
Yeah.
I mean, we've got the height markers, but that doesn't really account for terrain or elevation, what we can actually see through like lips.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's
nice.
pretty legit. I
This
dig
is
it.
so dope.
Are you actually seeing the 3D model view now, Avon?
Yep.
Okay, nice.
I'm waist deep in a wall.
Yeah.
Well, I
You-
was.
It's race deep in rubble is what you is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
the wall
I-
came
I-
down and I just sort of
Hang on.
phased through
I
it.
selected Liska by mistake. Fuck.
Oh, Liska is
Okay.
flying now.
Now I am the flying one.
Anyway, fun times ahead. I'm gonna stop recording in 3.
Yeah, I'm
2.
sure this garrison will be perfect.
Yeah, perfectly safe.
Yep.
3, 2, 1.